Everyone can see my big O background, and I love this background so much.
I need to change the title of our stream.
Yeah, we do. It won't update because I've already started it.
That's okay.
So, for anyone not in the know, I love Big O so much. I think Big O's like my favorite anime, unironically.
Like, what's funny is, like, if it was easy to grab all of that. I am looking over at a shelf.
I have a shelf of Dark Souls stuff. Not Dark Souls stuff. I mean, I do have the shelf of Dark Souls stuff. But there's also a shelf of Big O figurines and models.
Yeah. Dark Souls. Okay.
Yeah, so also I have a memory card named the Pits of Hell for any of the uninitiated. Because when you get the transfer data for storage, it's like, do you want to transfer this to the Pits of Hell? And the answer is yes, of course.
And I'm now putting Dark Souls series.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Bloodborne. I'm trying to keep track of anything. No, it's okay. I'm sorry. At least we have an actual record of it. Before we did all the hard work. Big stretch, buddy.
Talking to the cat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm saying for the chat.
40567 is how you wrote it out.
450.
No, you said 40567 is how you originally told me. I wrote this order asking you.
That's weird.
Do I need to reorder it?
Just swap 0 and 5. Hey, Dilapid David, how you looking?
I feel like I need to go and update and be like, we beat Wind Waker a lot faster than we thought we would.
Yeah. So we're back on the Dark Souls. Right, we're doing the fun house.
Oh, we're in Sens. I need to pull my feet up because snakes.
I'm probably going to die a few times in here.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect I'm going to die a few times. Come here, snakes. That's the trick.
My God, people.
Wow, they are very chatty out there. I'm used to Legend of Zelda. It's like, shink.
Alright. What do I want to eat? I knew it, snakes. Oh yeah, were you not in it last night when I told my story about freaking out about this place? Because if not, go to the end of last stream last night, and when I go...
Is he gonna weave it? Nope.
Bye. My God, I want to stick my hand out and be like, guys, I understand, but can you not yell at each other?
Do you have to yell at each other?
I know I went through, like, at the very end of the stream last night, before, like, got here, and I told them.
Sure, no. It's like, I have a creme brulee on the table. You are not getting anywhere close to that. And he looks upset. Yeah. Oh, this house is gonna try to range me.
Jura. No.
You stupid fuck.
Yeah, you. My buddy. My pal.
Am I really, like, weaving through his neck? Where'd he go? Did he turn invisible? He did! This snake man turned invisible, or he went down the stairs. That's more like it. This is gonna suck.
Also, I want to snack on. Because I really want to eat that tart, but... You know?
Yeah.
I'm breaking into sodium macarons.
Okay.
Because why not, right?
That's why we have them. That is a pity. Oh, cool, large titanite shards. I need those.
Depending on the pieces we give to other people, I might steal some more.
Look at this guy napping over here. I hope a big boulder doesn't come down this track and knock his ass out. Oh. Oh, we Looney Tunes the hell out of that boy. Get him! Take him down, boulder.
No big deal. I have a fun story about my experience in Sunstone House.
The boulder didn't get him.
Oh no.
I forgot how long it takes the boulders.
Also, don't forget to, do you want a bite?
No, I'm good. I know what I gotta do.
Don't forget to find Zeke.
Yeah, I know where he is.
Find Zeke!
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you. Ah, you see my fight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
I'll be over here. Can I talk to you?
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah,
That's a neat trick.
no chance. My head would spin.
I love him so much.
Try rolling. It's a neat trick.
I love him so much. I love how long the boulders take, unless you're trying to outrun them.
Oh, that's fine.
You see, we bought your friend. When did they introduce mimics the first time?
Oh, here.
Okay.
There's a mimic down the way. Ring of Steel Protection. That's a good one. What does it do? Well, it boosts your physical defense. How much? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Try to take this off. Yeah, that's 50. It's pretty good. It's almost as if they know this place is prone to throwing lots of physical damage around. Chains and statues and...
Just like... So is it rusted at the bottom, or are these a bunch of statues that never got finished?
These are unfinished statues.
Someone was sitting carving all of these?
I believe so.
Bored much?
I think the lizardmen have not much else to do.
But like, I'm gonna carve 50,000. What's it cost?
As many as I need.
Also, side note,
Yes, dear.
Black Bow of Ferris was always in, right?
Yes,
So they mentioned Hawkeye Go, but originally wasn't in this game.
correct. He was adding the DLC.
Also interesting considering like Artorias was there without the DLC.
Correct.
Huron was never mentioned without the
That's
DLC.
your favorite.
No, this is my favorite.
Ah!
Almost.
Yeah, you can run to the side of the ball and it launches you. We're gonna go ahead and just
You can just sit in the sun. Thank you again for getting me like 1.5 million macaroons.
no problem.
Like, as Fort joked, because I portioned some out and I was trying to be nice, and like when people came to get cake, they would also get a macaron, right? Like, because I really don't need to eat all of them myself. Let's be real. But I portioned some out, and Fort was like, "Yeah, this is probably like a day's worth." And I was like, "No, it's not. There are 3 left."
We did hand some out.
No, I mean 3 left in my little case.
Oh, yep. So they're just chilling against the wall.
Also, today was People's Cooperative Farmers Market Day. I really love People's Cooperative Farmers Market Day. And I'm saying it that way because it's not the same as the Bloomington Farmers Market. It's distinctly not the one with the Nazis. Like, that's why we go to it. So. Snow actually got to virtually come with me to the market. As I spontaneously decided to buy some jewelry while I was there, because that's a thing that can happen, I guess.
I don't know if there's like a point. Oh yeah, there's the death elevator. Fuck that. I don't really deal with that.
Death elevator.
It's literally like there's spikes at the top and a drop at the bottom.
Speaking of kind of funny things, considering that we were talking about it this morning, so Snow called me to wish me happy birthday because that's what we do because we're twins and we love each other.
Gross.
Yeah. But my dad called Twinny at the
Hey,
sir.
this guy's got a big hat. I wonder who he is.
Yay!
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Are you too stupid to talk to him after you get him out of here?
No, that's in 2. There's a guy
Okay.
who calls you too simple to teach. Yeah, if only I had a cell key or a master key.
Oh, heavens. Thank
Heavens,
you.
huh?
I'm
You can
safe.
see his face.
Oh,
And
yeah.
have to resume my travels.
Not what I
I
expected,
must log a
but
few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me then, so that I may impart my
Zero's in that box,
sorcery.
making
Yeah.
all the noise.
Ripping up all the paper. Can more say that?
Oh, hello. I'll be along later.
Also, everyone, Big Hat Logan.
I like the fact that, like, when you get his hat, which is probably not going to be for a very long time, there's the statement of, like, why his hat's so big, and it's because he was tired of people, like, talking to him while he was walking down the street. So he's like, they can't pay attention to me if I cover my face and ears. Like, I don't have to, I just block them out.
So, one of my friends actually posted, because they were going through, like, watching a Dark Souls playthrough, and they're like, I wonder what the genesis of Big Hat Logan was. Was it, like, something they planned to do all along? Or was it a developer accidentally, like had some numbers off, and it ended up being a little bit comical, and so they wrote it in?
Oh, that would make sense.
And, like, that second one seems a little bit more believable. Because, like, no, like, his lore is fine. And the fact that, like, yes, he actually does have a really big hat.
It is a big hat.
Like, I appreciate that, like, that lore, like, don't talk to me. Social distancing 101. Dark Souls edition. But, like, I do wonder if it originally wasn't the case to be in there, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, the story that I was talking about earlier, so like, it's like 20 got called by my dad, and like really long. He was social distance before it was cool. Yes.
He twas.
Hi, buddy. But yeah, really long story short, my dad and I don't talk. He texted me today. Like, my last conversation with this man was, don't contact me again. But apparently, that means I can contact you on your birthday and on holidays. So...
Hey, Jira.
Buddy, he's trying to play. Come
That's fine.
on. It's fine. Like, I appreciate the sorry, but, like, I'm not really at a loss. Maintaining that relationship with him is more work than it is to ignore it. I always felt like I was trying to prove something and live up to some sort of expectation, and I sucked at it, so... Charles, you can't eat my embroidery.
What if I want to?
But, like, it's just really kind of weird that, like, yeah. Like, that was the thing, is I was thinking, and Fort brought it up, is that, like, I was thinking about responding to it, and Fort was just like, don't respond to it, he's blatantly ignoring your boundaries. And it was, like, a good point, because I never thought about it that way. Like, I know it's a little bit dramatic to be like, never contact me again, but I'm, like, at the point where I don't want him to. But, like, I established a clear boundary. It was, you know, don't contact me again, period. It was not, don't contact me again in 6 months, until 6 months or whatever. Nope, it was just, don't.
Look at the chain on this boy.
That's amazing.
He's got a chain facing towards me. If you look very carefully, you can see the lid breathing. Oh, this is a bad guy right here. Well, I could try to fight him. I don't really feel like it, though. So if I understand correctly, I can take here one of these here Lord's talismans and put that boy to sleep. And then I can rob him. Silly, and I can walk away.
Anyway, that's how you get around mimics. Jared, what you eating? Jared, what are you eating?
Sure, what are you eating?
What are you eating?
Is he, like, licking on the...
No, are you looking or... That's a button.
Oh, right. So, like, those balls that were going down here, you can fill up this thing, and then it'll break through this back wall, and I think that's how you get one of the covetous rings.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Isn't it? So I'm gonna go ahead and put that thing back. Look how, like, the stairs are worn down.
Yeah.
This
Little
place,
things.
this place is just full of fun little details. But yeah, I definitely want one of the covetous rings because they have a gold serpent ring and a silver serpent ring. The silver serpent ring increases how many souls you get.
I'm sorry,
general.
I just watched the ball get yeeted off to the left. Anyway, sorry. Oh, Jared.
And the gold serpent ring increases item discovery. So very cool.
In the chat, Twinny said if he doesn't respect your boundaries, he doesn't respect you.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things that, like, I'm not really at a loss. It was just kind of like, I even told Ford, I was like, he's gonna try to contact me. I just hope it's not a phone call. Because I can ignore a text. Phone calls are harder to ignore. Because they leave messages and then you have to hear the voice and it just... Yeah. The downside is I also broke off contact with my brother and he also contacted me today. And it's like... I hate it because the text messages come off like nothing is wrong. Like, not like our last conversation was incredibly hurtful. It was just like, yeah, it's been long enough. You probably, like, don't care about that anymore. Yeah, forgive and forget, right? It's like, forgive and move on is what I have done. I'm not going to forget. I'm going to move on.
Hey! Put on some sorcerer, the gloves and boots, and now I can use the catalyst and dodge roll.
Woo! We got a fast dodge roll. Woo! But yeah, like, I'm not honestly... bye.
Oh shit, my eggs!
We have birthday issues. No, well, so, like, the thing about it is, my birthday has been great. Like, I said it earlier, but, like, so many people have, like, worked over the last, like, week, and I think it's going to extend into next week, to make this, like, the best birthday I've had in 7 years. And I used 7 years because that's when Fort and I started dating. And it's been cursed our entire relationship. Like this year, having a pandemic that like encompasses my birthday didn't surprise me in the slightest. Fort or I have worked on my birthday the entire time we've been dating. Last year he had a night event on our birthday, so
Yeah,
we had to cancel dinner.
I had a work site. Yeah, see, now there's this place. It's filled with ball, and there's a hole.
Ah, that's hilarious.
Yep, and it just crashes through, and then I pick this up, the gold ring.
That's a cool one.
Yep, and then I think I don't see any floor tiles, but I won't be surprised if this place is trapped as hail.
But yeah, like this has been.
Oh no, it careens into nothing.
That is just nothing, isn't it?
It's just the end of the map.
So yeah, like legitimately, like I owe so many people because I had such a wonderful birthday, like all of the circumstances considering, and so I'm in the process of trying to reclaim my birthday and not feel super guilty about like celebrating, which I know sounds super dumb. Okay, but yeah, and you guys are helping me celebrate because you're on my birthday stream. Maybe next year, like, we'll be big enough streamers that, like, on my birthday stream I can start a whole, like, donation train and shit, but that's fine. Aww!
What's up?
20 said, Jinx, I needed to tell you, my partner's dad came over and he gave me a gift in person.
Oh wow.
See, so, the funny part about that is, my dad, like, oh, the really thin one with more. 1 second. Hey! Isn't there like that bonfire close? That you
No.
No, I'm thinking.
And you're thinking somewhere else. Oh no, there's a bonfire near here.
You okay, sir? Oh, I hate this. Oh, that's so sweet. So, Twitty just said our dad pissed off to Denver, and my partner's dad pretty much put on a hazmat suit to come over to make sure that he could give me a gift in person.
Oh, nice.
Like, it doesn't take a lot to show that you care for somebody, right? Like I said, I had friends who have called me throughout the day, or, you know, sent me little messages. Like, as much as, like, I'm getting used to people getting me things, like, gestures like that mean the world to me, and to 20, obviously. So, like, stupid scary snakes, I fucking hate this place. So, like, yeah, just want to shout out to everybody who's made this day really great. Like, and, like, I'm really, really happy that, Snow, you had that. Like, honestly, I'm really glad. So.
Oh, I'm getting so many large Titanite shards. This is great.
Woo!
Because then I can move up to chunks.
So yeah, let's see. Recapping our day. I went to the farmer's market. Came home, went and got this ridiculous cake from the bakery.
You went for a walk.
Oh, no, I woke up, went for a walk really early. And then 20, I will read what you said. I'm just going to try to remember my day. Yeah, went for a walk, went to the farmer's market, came home. Wait, at the farmer's market, everyone gave me compliments on my outfit. I'm not kidding. Like, people came up and gave me compliments on my outfit. It was weird. It was, like, sweet, but it was
hey,
weird.
look, I killed a snake for you.
Yes, I appreciated you. Do you guys notice that the paths keep getting smaller? Okay. I'm getting better at sort of accepting compliments. You know, it's nice that they didn't give you super fast axes in a small, like, platform. Like, they really could have.
They coulda.
Like, that's one, like, saving grace.
Hey, bud. That's the guy who's dropping the boulders down. You got a whole pile of them, boys. This place seems automated, then you realize they use slave labor.
Yeah. But yeah, so, farmer's market, came home, got the cake, got some really good Italian food. Oh, he's gonna start throwing up. Rickard's here!
Yeah. Ricky Tiki Tabby's here.
Yeah.
That fire looks bad.
will scream far away.
The fire's looking real peace-wise.
Yeah, got some really good Italian food. We ate that. We ate the cake. I sent out mass texts to try to find people who would eat some of this cake for us.
A real chunky fire.
Oh.
It's a real golden-eye looking fire.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You made it.
Yep, and I didn't die from the fall damage.
That's great.
That's essential.
And the bonfire. Are you gonna sit? Because if you don't, you're at the front.
Yeah, I am gonna sit. I'm gonna reinforce my stuff. Because I can.
Pro strats. I also distinctly remember doing that exact same thing where I just fell off and I landed and I was so happy.
I can't go up to using chunks because I don't have the very large ember. I need 3 shards? Fuck. It's fine, I'll just level up the bow.
Let's see. And then we watched Sucker Punch, which is one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
And it's still really good for me. I know people have different varying opinions about it, but they're wrong. It's a good movie. If nothing else, it's an incredibly artistic movie, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, that movie definitely is a lot better than I remember it being. I just remember being disappointed because it wasn't about all the cool fantasy scenes.
Yeah.
No, it's about better stuff, like, you know.
Disassociation and dealing with trauma. But yeah, so then we did that, and yeah, and now we're here. So like, it's been a pretty chill day.
I love kicking the servant people into the pit.
Yeah.
Alright, now we gotta be careful. Walk along the side. Those floor tiles all go to the same knife thrower. They just reset the other. And so you can walk over it like as many times as you feel like fucking up. Oh, Jerry got the mouse! Good job, bud.
And he just threw it down like, yes, I got it. I am the brave and mighty hunter, Jura.
Did I get him? I think I got him.
Oh, I just realized something.
What's that?
It may be cold enough, but it has blood going, that I can wear the more comfortable parts of Eileen's cloak.
You could.
Like when I get the new cloak and stuff. Or just set it up like really scarily on the mannequin behind us. Is that a
Hey.
Baron Knight?
That is a Baron Kite Knight. These are boys that don't fuck around.
So while Fort is dealing with Baron Kite Knight, for those who are just joining for the first time or watching this video later or whatever, or looking, hi.
Hello.
I'm Jinx, that's Fort.
Oh shit.
Ouch.
He booped me.
And we're charity streamers. He's the good gamer, I'm the one that you laugh at because I'm real bad, but that's fine. And we are playing games for charity. Our 3 charities that we support right now are our summer charity, which is the James Cancer Research Center out of Ohio State University. We are partnered, like unofficially, with the Matsuri-Con Charity Department. We are not members of staff, we just really like the Matsuri-Con Charity Department. So, if you look below the video or below the stream and you click that link and it takes you to a PayPal account for Matsuri-Con Charity, they're collecting all the donations and then pooling them and then donating them to the James. So
It's Ricky.
Ricky Tikki. Why did he didn't have a bow before? Did
He did.
Oh, I just ran up and dealt with his little.
He's got no magic resistance.
I see what you did there. Ricky's kind of interesting because he's like Oscar in a way. He's like
He's dressed like Oscar, but he's got a parry shield and the best rapier.
Ricky's rapier.
Ricard's rapier is so cool.
Port will show you later. It's really fun. But yeah.
I know I have the dex to use it.
Okay, one is fake and one is real.
They're both real.
So yeah, that's that's our summer charity, and then probably our charity, like non-rotating charity for the rest of the year, will be the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund. So those links are below too. The I'll start with the Black Trans Travel Fund because that's kind of easier to explain. It's
The guy opened the gates.
yeah. You
These
can
are-
kill those things, can't you?
You can, and
I
they
don't
don't come back.
And I don't know why you would. They're not. Doing anything.
There's one I absolutely want to lay the fuck down
Well,
on.
there's the guy throwing rocks. You can deal with that guy.
Yeah, the guy throwing bombs will interfere you during the boss fight. So
But the
I'm
other
not.
guys don't.
Yeah, the rest are just kind of doing their jobs.
So Black Trans Travel Fund helps trans people, I think specifically Black trans women right now, get transportation to whatever they need. It's transportation security. So a lot of times it's helping them move or helping them get to appointments. It's a super important thing. And then the Ochre Project is geared at food security for Black trans people. And helping teach them how to cook and have food access and how to cook healthy meals with the kitchen that they have. And if they don't have a kitchen, they just bring them food. And they also recently have opened up a different fund in relation to the killing of trans people this year. So definitely check that out. They're expanding. Thanks to the support the community's gotten, it went from being a collective to a couple of people running it to a full collective. So keep up those donations. Really excited about that. So yeah, more information and donation links below the video.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
Can I open this?
I really wish I could get faster about explaining it.
I don't have the master key doesn't work on that, which is a chain, a cage system that goes down to where Logan was, so you can skip all the fun house. I just forget where that key is.
Oh, and thanks, Snow. There's all the donation links. And so technically we are part of the Matsuricon stream fleet, and tomorrow Faye will be streaming a part of this fleet as well, for her take on the birthday stream, and so you can go over to her channel at Faye Fallen there, and have a good time. Keep the thing going.
Keep the momentum alive.
Yeah. Also, slightly late, but all good. Yeah. Hey, keep the birthday going. And then next weekend is actually Matsuricon weekend.
I don't want to grab Tarkus yet.
No,
I want to, but I don't. I'll save him.
Tarkus has the worst tracking in the game, though. You can lose him.
Tarkus is, yeah, the NPCs really try hard to follow you, but the problem is that sometimes I have a jump to make. Oh, hey, bud.
Oh. You're real mad. Watch your health, though.
Oh, I am. As soon as he starts staying up, I'm gonna.
But yeah, next week is Matsuricon weekend. I'm not sure what the charity department's up to yet, but once information happens, I'll probably link it in the stream information. And Matsuricon is completely online this year, so there's they have a weekend of stuff planned.
That's why. You get chunks.
Yeah, chunks.
So these things are explosives. But apparently they're hollow.
Like everything in this game.
Not me. I'm not going hollow.
Yeah, they went hollow because they lost their purpose.
No, I think if you swing into them, they explode. But if you roll into them, they don't. Because that's the kind of game this is.
Dark Souls.
So there's a store in that little hole there. The bridge is broken, and that jump sucks. You don't immediately die if you miss, but it sucks. So I'll just do it later. Yeah, there's a crestfallen merchant. He sells some decent stuff, but oh look, it's the other bell tower.
The parish.
The parish, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this place it's pretty. That's a place we're gonna go. Yeah. I love the depth of this place.
Yeah. I'm with you too. I really like it.
Iron Tarkus. Oh, he's so cool. Tarkus, why are you so cool though?
Yeah. I
want to be him, but strength builds suck in this game.
Yeah. This Iron Tarkus is amazing. And
He has no character except for he is Iron Tarkus. What are your defining traits? I am Iron Tarkus. Cool. What do you do? I am Iron
no,
Tarkus.
he eats golems. He has two things. He's Iron Tarkus and he eats golems.
Yeah. Thank you for the correction. You were absolutely right.
Yes. Come on.
Come on.
Respect him.
All right.
You got this. And you got Iron
Yeah,
Tarkus.
I got
You'll be
this.
fine. Hopefully he doesn't fall off like he did in mine.
Tarkus? Yeah. I do.
Tarkus is like, I don't fucking care. Look at this guy. Tarkus don't give a shit.
Uh-oh, no. Dude, oh shit, he grabbed me.
Oh no.
I'll take that.
You're still on. You're still on. Look how like much damage Tarkus is taking. By much, none. Right?
He eats golems.
Tarkus is kind of like a Pokemon. Yeah. I know. I'm sure if he talked, he would just be like one of those like really.
Oh no!
No, Tarkus. It's okay. Walk it
Oh,
off,
you
buddy.
can't hit the boss when.
You're doing damage.
Oh, I know I am. I'm just trying to do enough knee damage so it'll fall off.
Oh yeah.
Bye!
Tarkus, don't follow him. Okay. I didn't know that was a. We beat
That's-
him.
Yeah, we beat him with straight up damage.
Yeah.
We tanked his ass straight to hell. So yeah, this is supposed to be a way to
40,000
get.
souls.
Oh yeah, this is where you're supposed to get into Anor Londo, but they bricked up the entrance. Assholes.
You used to have to walk.
I mean, there used to be like a front entryway. I imagine where like all the buildings are.
You used to have to walk.
Yeah.
I
Through
mean, like,
this?
I didn't like. So what's funny is I immediately went to that. I didn't even look over there.
Look at the little gargoyles over here.
Yeah. So is Sieg good? Do you need to go talk to him again?
Who?
Siegmeyer. Do you need to talk to him
Oh,
again, or
no.
we move on?
He's
Okay.
fine. I fixed the puzzle.
All right.
Let's examine this ring of light.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I saw that in real life, I would be like, nope.
So, something that you guys aren't seeing right now is because I'm not online. When you use a miracle, there is a chance for a little white ring of light to spawn in other people's worlds, and if they use miracles on those spots, they get boosted. And so when I first saw this, I was like, that's some cleric shit. I ain't touching that.
I never saw that, but I also played late enough that I'm not sure. Okay.
Because miracle builds are a joke. I hope I'm pretty enough.
I hate these things.
Gargoyle demons?
Yeah,
Oh no, they're just called. It's some kind of demon.
I hate them. I like how the third one's just like, eh.
It's the manager.
There's the
Look,
man.
it's Anor Londo.
Oh, we're there. We made it.
Yep, it's where the gods live. It's so pretty. Yeah.
Good job, go.
I rang the bells, and now I'm here.
And everyone back down at Firelink is like, where'd you go? How'd you do it?
Yep.
What happened after you?
I'm allowed to leave. I can just talk to that demon. It'll take me back to Sense Fortress if I want to walk down. Why the fuck would I want to do that?
So anyway, welcome to Anor Londo. This place is actually really pretty.
I love this place. All those buildings are rendered. Every single building is rendered.
That's insane. This is where they put all their budget.
Yeah, this is where they put all those graphics. All the rooftops have like the same texture and stuff. Like everything's like the same texture. But to like render a whole fucking city when you can only explore this bit of it. That building, by the way, does not change. That is literally like 100%. Like you can walk 1-to-1 in that. It's so cool. I saw a little of you play this, Jinx. At least from Iron Tarkus' story. Hey, big guy. Are you a bad guy? Will you fight me? Yeah,
Yep.
the answer is yes. They're not like the British Guard where you have to kind of, you know, don't touch them. They start shit.
Yeah.
But they bleed. Ouch. I bleed too, by the way.
Yeah, so I was gonna say there's a thing about Tarkus that makes me really sad, and we'll get to it later.
Yeah, in a bit.
I
Not
was-
very long though.
No, yeah, no, and like it's like you can start asking Jinx, is there any part of this game that doesn't make you sad?
One. There's one part. I think.
There she is. Hi.
Well, you are a rare visitor.
Yeah, you guys blocked off the
Welcome to
door.
lost city of Anorlondo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
Cool chest ahead.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
It looks like O's armor.
A little bit, yeah. It's the
Brass set.
brass set, yep. I really like her.
There used to be messages all over the place saying that wall was fake. But guess what? Watch this wall disappear and I look like an idiot.
I remember that too.
So I'm gonna do a thing called kindling this bonfire. You absolutely 100% kindle this bonfire, and I'm glad I can get up to 15 here.
Yeah.
I have taken that preparation. Because holy shit, this
Yeah.
place sucks.
Yeah.
And sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with how many Estus you have and how much poise you have.
Yep, we're getting to that.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. We've been talking about S&O a couple times, and you'll see who that is. But I'm gonna give you a brief story. When Fort built the spreadsheet, I was allowed to like look at it, and there's something that says the dynamic duo,
Yep.
and I was like, well, that must be S&O, and so I didn't like read into the spreadsheet at all any more than that. If I had read into the spreadsheet anymore, I would have seen that S&O have their own slot.
I think one is like for one for each.
Yeah, because they are depending on
Independent.
how you do it, you can die to one versus the other. And you'll see what that means. But so I would just like I kind of like wrote it off like okay, S&O, whatever, that's the dynamic duo. I was wrong, and you will see who the dynamic duo is. And fuck those guys.
I can... Ooh.
There
Ooh,
you
that's
go.
nice. I could do that, but I want to put stuff in end
You got 4 levels out of that guy?
out of that whole fortress.
Yeah, like you didn't die, which is really impressive.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost as if I died there a lot.
I remember,
I died there a lot.
because I also died there a lot.
Yeah, we'll just do that. That'll help. That'll do ya.
That'll do.
Yep, and I have 2,000 souls, so I don't mind if I lose some. Because I statistically will.
Yeah.
I'm going to die a few times. Oh, that one's automatically up to 20. Oh, neato.
Because she's right there.
I didn't realize that would start at 10. Jer, what are you doing? Jer, why are you being weird? Clink.
So, not really a spoiler.
Touch the elevator.
Oh, yeah, this is like, you can die on this elevator.
Jura, don't touch the cord, please. For the love of Lord. Thank you.
Like, we kind of started talking about it a little bit last night. You can lose that bonfire. I will not tell you how.
Well, I mean, we already talked about, like, if you lose a firekeeper.
Right, it's like, but I'm not telling you how you lose your firekeeper here.
Okay.
But you can.
Fuck your
pottery.
pots!
Just know that's a thing that can happen. And so, just like,
Hey, bud.
ah.
You forgot about this?
No.
Look at it, he's so pretty, too.
No, man.
Not rusted at all. It's like really cool.
So that's the gargoyles that are on the church tower?
They're the same gargoyles, but this one is clean. Because it's not been sitting on top of a bell tower for untold centuries. They bleed.
See, so I know it's like not what it is, but every time you say they bleed, I think of if they breathe or a thought.
If they bleed, they're a thought!
Pretty much is where my brain goes.
So, yeah, you get over here and you're like, she told me to go straight over yonder, but I can't go straight over yonder because, like, the path too dumb to stop, though. And if the path don't even do, though, like, how do I get down there or up there or over there? And the answer is you gotta sneak in. You gotta be all sneaky deaky. You gotta break in.
Breaking in!
I'm breaking in! But first I'm gonna jump down here. Because they left some really good stuff around here, I think. Over here? I remember. There's a body. Please don't let me be wrong. Oh, the treasure chest, cool. Is the mimic. Oh, look at that chain there. This is no mimic. Gets eaten. Oh yeah, Demon Titanite. Cool. When I get a boss weapon that I want to use, I'll be real nice. Is there one that I enjoy? No.
I was gonna say.
Not really, no.
I would just think, like, O's, maybe. Just because it's fun, like, fun and pretty.
Kinda.
Not like...
I'm not statted for it, though.
Yeah.
It's... Don't claw the couch, especially while I'm playing this game, bud. Please don't. It's a bad day for that. What would you do? What would you say if I said I could beat this area before the stream ended?
I would believe you. I've seen you run this. You ran it before me, and then stopped so you could still walk me through it. So, yeah.
I didn't find this path until my buddy who was guiding me through brought me here. I was like, you gotta climb up here. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, look, the window's broken. I'm like, you could see that from there? Okay.
There is an item called the Looking Glass that Fort has not picked up yet.
Or like, yeah, magnifying lens or binoculars. Oh, hey, buddy.
These are called Painting Guardians.
Yes. They have. The swords are really good in this game and suck in the rest.
Yeah.
Hello.
And
do it again?
you might be asking, why are they called Painting Guardians, Jinx?
Because you can paint the walls with them.
Yes.
They suck. Yeah, we'll show them.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, if you wait a couple minutes, you'll see.
Oh, it's gonna be a bit longer than that, though.
A couple minutes.
So, yeah.
I hate this place.
Yeah, this is like their idea of a fun time. Oops. That's not a bow. This is a bow.
Jura, don't claw the ground. Jura.
Does he like smell the poopy because like he sucks?
Yeah, Jura, can you give me the...
Spray bottle? Yeah.
You're slinking around because you know you're doing stuff you're not supposed to.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ow. Asshole. T. Come on. Face me in one-on-one combat. You won't. So yeah, this is like a PvP heaven because like, yeah, there's lots of things you can do that just ruin people's day up here. This is what breaking in. There's the painting, by the way.
Yeah, painting.
They guard that painting. Why? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll never know. I imagine it's much like Super Mario 64.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Walking slow.
Are you gonna fall into that
No.
chandelier?
No. I'm just gonna cut the chain.
Oh right, I forgot that's the thing. You can just cut chains apparently.
See ya! That's because this is 1,000 layers of folded Nippon steel. Shot! I am not responsible for that property damage. You cannot link it back to me.
I also love that you dropped that and they're over there like, well, that's fine, I guess.
I want to stagger this boy off. Come on. Come on, line up the shot. Unfazed.
Bye. And the other guy's just like, huh, did you guys see that guy's head explode?
Daryl?
Daryl, you okay? Just
Germany!
taking your own sweet time, weren't you? Oof.
Luckily, he has to run a straight line here. Saves me a lot of trouble. You've defeated me. Well, here's hoping I don't, you know, fall and die. Because I really don't want to. That'd be embarrassing. Why are you looking at me?
How many times did I fall and die here?
I don't know. I didn't count. You have the sheet.
I know, I could go look. I don't think I fell as many times as I think I did.
He got that stanky leg.
It's fine. Oh, bye.
Hey, look, there's a statue of a lady. And some silver knights.
Yeah.
They're as unfinished as they are in Sen's Tower.
Yep.
There's also a treasure chest over there. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
This is the part where you pull out the binoculars and look at that sweet boob window. And the one time I did that, I forgot how to put the binoculars away. So I pressed B, did a backstep, and fell.
That is what you get. I mean, it's
Funny as shit.
It's a really nice statue of her.
Yes. Look at that. She's very pretty. Bountiful.
I also am gonna argue that like Silver Knight statues must just not have legs.
I think it's just easier than carving legs. Look, they didn't even give her legs.
Yeah, they did.
No,
There's
they gave
her
her feet, and they gave her big, rounded chesticles. There's like stairs over here. Oh, hey bud. You can just not do that forever, please, thank you. And perish. What's the point? I don't think there's a point down here.
To this one?
To this particular offshoot? I think there is a dude to kill. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, because, like, there's nothing there. No treasure chest, no invisible wall. What's that?
My very first con rave.
Wow, look at all those glow sticks. Alright. There's that switch. Don't need to press that switch, though. What I need to do is... Oh, hey, bud. You coming at me?
No, he looks like he's stuck. I think he's stuck.
I think he wants to come at me, though. Please just run off the edge. Oh, you can't. That's right. I have to spin the wheel. It'd be so funny. He's like, I'm gonna get you, and they just run right off and die.
Die, monster. Also, you want to hear something?
Grease the wheel, son. Oh, hey, you figured out the secret corkscrew path because the gods are really convoluted and into simple machines. Where's that gargoyle at?
I am gonna,
There you are, bud.
I have to keep
Hi.
it for later, but I hope I don't forget the thought that I just had. What?
Just hilarious. He's like, I'm gonna run at you, and I'm like, okay, you do that. And he's like, okay, whoops, fell. And I'm like, cool. Oh, please don't kill me. That'd be really rude of you right now.
When we were watching Sucker Punch today, we couldn't stop making Dark Souls jokes because she does a lot of like head stabbing
And
it's like,
katana work.
yeah, and so we were just
Badass katana work. Does this take me to... Oh yeah.
Paradise City.
No.
Is that how that song goes?
Where the guns are big and the girls are pretty?
Is that how it goes?
No! The girls are pretty for sure, but I don't think they have guns in Paradise City.
Hey, look.
Yeah, there's a lot of painting guardians here, and they're like really mad about their chandelier,
Yep.
which they can die mad about it, and I know that because I'll kill them.
Yep.
Look at these rolling dex builds.
I just want you to find the specific thing.
It's right there. It's at the very end.
Mm-hmm. So I can be sad.
Oh, I could go there, but I don't want to because I have the doll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you going in now or are you?
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kill myself some other ways. Yeah,
There's
I'm
something
gonna.
in my
I'll be
leg.
back here later.
Question.
Yes,
Is there
dear.
something like in my leg right here?
No.
Okay, it hurts. I wonder why.
No, no.
Me either.
And you can tell I was being serious because I didn't sit there and say, where?
Yeah, like
So I can
Like you
just
should.
keep staring at your butt.
these ones know how to roll.
Yep.
Uh,
So.
oh, you didn't go and get it.
No. No, I'm not gonna deal with all those painting guardians, build a bunch of souls, and then just like do this next bit.
Fair. Fair.
I really don't want to do this next bit. It's not a lot of fun. Look, demons! And stairs. How do I get in the front door? Front door's closed. Well, let's do ourselves a few favors just from the start. No, wrong side of
Oh,
it.
stairs, my worst nemesis.
Boop. Come at me, bro.
Are you guys excited to meet the dynamic duo?
Yeah, you're gonna.
Are you excited like I am? Like super excited? Because I don't have to try to deal with them right now. I get to watch. So excited. You'll know. I'm not going to tell you it's them until we've passed.
Look at him go! Yip, 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 yip.
But I do think you guys will know. And like,
they have like big steps for giants and little steps for little people.
yeah, I really do like.
Oh wow.
And no ramps, so it's not really accessible.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I didn't realize by pissing them off I had 4 things to deal with. This is fun.
This is fun. We're having fun.
What's the expression for a dynamic duo that's 4 people? I think it's called an improv group. They do lightning damage. That
I'm
sucks.
trying to think of something like the quarrelsome quad. Quartet is a little bit. Dynamic duo, quarrelsome quartet. I'll just say that I died more than once to these like little gargoyle guys. Or to like the sentries with them.
Okay, their wings are not hitboxes.
And those stairs are not hitboxes.
The stairs do have hitboxes and they're very big. I just remembered if you put a weapon away, you lose the spell on it.
They seem horrid. The sentries? Yeah, they're big. And that's always a problem in this game.
I hate these big guys. They're such pains in my butt.
Can you outrun them?
I technically can.
You don't want to?
No, because they catch up to you, and then they block where you're going.
Oh, that's fair. They're hard enough as it is. They don't need any help.
Correct. Yeah, and their shields passively block shit.
The bigger they are, the harder they hit. Yeah, that's just kind of... Yeah. There's not like a better way to say it for this. It's not like the harder they fall. It's not. Nope. They just hit bigger.
They designed these guys to be able to aim downstairs.
Oh, now you have both of them on you.
Yeah, they really lay you out. Oh, get him in his ankles. Go.
No ankle biter.
That's me. You saw me pull out a heavy soul arrow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can go over here. I can go over here. A +2 weapon really helps here.
Yeah.
Ooh, what'd I win? Cool, it's so big though.
And it's for giants. These guys can't get backstabbed, right? They're too big.
Correct.
You still hit them in the back, you just can't get that backstab.
Yep. Come on, I got that bleed.
You got that boom boom pow?
Yeah, I got that rhythm and style.
Alright! Awesome!
I'd like to open this door, please. You can't. How much of this game is door doesn't open from this side? The answer is most of it. Now I have 14,000 souls to lose.
I'm not sure how Meatball feels. I'm sure this is how Meatball feels when he attacks my ankles. I mean, if you're swinging a halberd at your cat, we have to talk.
Fuck up that cat.
I had to.
Fuck up that cat though.
Yeah. All right, so door's stuck. Door's stuck. How do we get past stuck door? We will show you.
Those demons love to fall.
Yeah.
All right.
For little guys with wings, they really
All right.
suck.
So the problem is that I didn't put on the invisibility spell
Oh no.
because I don't have it.
Right. Would be helpful. Anyway, so yeah, look, there's nice like
There's demons.
demons right there, and that like the handrails are really nice. You know, like it's.
They put handrails up. It's
I
very nice.
guess not technically handrails, right? It's like
These are guardrails. These are guard spikes.
they're decorative spiky things to keep birds from landing.
Uh-oh.
How did he see you already?
The answer is they could always see you.
I know.
So what we're gonna do?
Did you guys see that?
Oh, they absolutely did. So I'm gonna get some things' attention. And I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them. I would like to shoot them.
Something doesn't like you walking all over the place. Yep, that's a good way to think of it. Is he stuck?
Yeah, they're stuck there. There we go. Critical hits do a lot. Because they got big ol' exposed, like,
Nitty
hits.
bits?
Oh, off one goes. Cool.
Bye.
They put a lot of thought in this area, but they didn't put a lot of thought into the enemies in this area. Well, hang on. If there's just one, I can handle that. Dodge through things. It's better. These things have worse poise than I do.
That's pretty impressive.
Bye.
Bye. Alright.
Alright.
You got this.
I do got this. I can do this.
But, like, don't feel bad if you don't do it first try.
No. I'll be fine.
Is there anything you
There's
put
one.
on- Where is it? Can you see?
The other one's over there.
There they are, yep.
That's the dynamic duo.
And you're like, they're just
There's
two-
guardrails on here for this first bit, because, like, this is actually well designed.
They're shooting javelins.
Yeah, they're shooting fucking umbrellas. And so there's multiple ways to do this.
I got really lucky when I
Yeah,
finally
you did.
When I finally succeeded up here. But one of the things you can do is shoot them.
You can. It is not fun nor easy. Let's see how much damage I do. I have to wait for them to lose interest, because those arrows do track.
They shoot umbrellas. Yeah.
That does 20 damage.
We
That's
will-
not good.
We will be here for a while.
I don't have enough arrows to kill people. Alright.
So you gotta do it the hard way.
I do have to do
Can
it
you
the
do
hard way.
Greater Soul Arrow? Will it hit it?
Nope. It'll fade out before I can't lock onto them.
Let's see if you have anything that can make it.
No, I don't have anything that makes me like invisible or anything like that. In the other games, they added stuff that makes you invisible. Do I have the spell that makes people invisible? I have a hush, which makes it so they don't hear me, but I don't have the invisibility spell. You get that from the lady at the lake. All right, let's do this. Uh-oh. There it is.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and then he ran off.
Ah.
Do I get paid for that?
No, yeah, I think you died before.
Sometimes you get paid for it.
So yeah, you have to run up. And yeah, by
in the back.
being shot at in the back by guys with fucking javelins. They're using the Dragon Slayer Great Bow.
Attune magic.
So that's you're giving that to the dynamic duo.
That would be the dynamic duo. That's them. Alright. Let's change fall control for oral decoy and see what happens. I'm curious if it's like, shoot that spot of the earth over there. Get him.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's just a straight run to the giants.
You still have to fight the giants and like everything.
And you have to pay attention to this elevator or else you'll fall to your death.
I definitely did that once.
I almost did that once.
And it was funny the way I did it because I think it was Fort being like, "Hey Jinx, wait up a second." Yep. So that's the dynamic duo.
That's probably gonna be my MVP this time. I feel like they're gonna be it, because like you kind of have to like cheese the AI a little bit.
So now that you've seen them and seen what you have to do, how I got lucky is the first guy didn't shoot. The guy that Fort was fighting. He had his bow out, did not shoot me, and didn't switch to his sword, so I was able to kick him off the ledge and run. And I don't know why, and Fort doesn't know why either.
Sometimes buggy game do buggy things.
Yeah, he just he stopped shooting and just watched me, and Now I can go look to see how many times I had died before I was able to get past him.
I feel like it's in like the 5 or 10
Yeah, I'll go look real quick
range.
at my spreadsheet. Porcelain. The spreadsheet is locked, so I couldn't fuck it up. So I didn't die to the Asylum Demon. I died 8 times to his brother.
To the Stray Demon?
Yeah. I've only died once.
Oh.
To the Dynamic Duo. Right, because I got past him and then never did it again.
Yep, because once you get past him once, you can open the front door.
I died to falling once and to an invader.
Jinx, I'm just making this guy into a pin cushion.
I mean, if it works, it works. You were in Pale, son. Let's see how many times you died. You died to the Stray Demon 7 times in
That
your
makes
own
sense.
thing.
Is this guy gonna pay attention to me if I go over this way?
Oh, right. In this run, you got Dynamic Duo the first time.
I did the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably because I had like the invisibility magic, because that shit just...
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Because you were like, okay, Jinx, this is what you gotta do. I'm not gonna succeed the first time, and then you succeeded.
that's funny.
And I was like, how do I do that? You can't summon people yet, right?
Me?
No, like, you can't summon people at all.
But how do you mean?
But, like, at this point in time, you don't summon, or you can't summon people, right? Or can you summon people to help you through this part?
No. You can.
That's what I was saying. You can't until you get to the second bonfire. And I'm not trying to be vague, I just can't remember what the room is called. Okay.
It's just called the bonfire room, because that's what it is.
I remember it has a lot of tables, because I did a lot of rolling through those tables. See, it's coming down. Oh wait, you said you wanted to beat it before the end of the stream?
Yeah.
That's in 15 minutes.
Okay. Because I just have to make it inside.
Beat him inside.
Shoot him inside.
That also means that you can take S and O on first try. You might
I have a
be
plus
able
10 weapon.
You don't have a plus 10 weapon.
Yes, I do. Uchi's plus 10.
I thought plus 10 is the highest you can go.
Plus 15.
Oh, okay.
Alright. My only solace is the fact that you get one of those.
Yep.
Eventually you get one of those. Yeah, see, they curve. They home in on you.
Fuckers got homing missiles.
They do. And I don't have, like, the heft, the poise, to make it so, like, if they were to shoot my shield while I'm going up the non-guarded path, that I wouldn't just get knocked off the side.
I think if I remember right, the most of the times that I died trying to get to the dynamic duo was to the lightning gargoyles down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
No.
It's really not a lot.
Because we just came from Wind Waker, like, use the light arrow.
I would love to use the light arrow on these boys.
That's like coming through the wall.
Yeah. Meant to slay dragons. They're now using it on people. This is like using a Barrett 50 cal like on a human being. There's my souls.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Estus? Cool. I did
Made
it.
it. Okay.
Ah!
Only once. That's not bad. Like,
By all things compared, that's pretty good.
yeah. And then this is the bonfire room.
Yep, this is the bonfire room.
Yay!
Hey, it's our bud.
Solar! You're here!
It's you.
You're not great for the next fight.
These days?
I don't speak much.
Summoning out there?
No.
Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Thank you.
I love you.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me. Pretend you didn't hear that.
Why doesn't Senpai notice me?
Yeah, just like my dude!
You beautiful fuck.
Like, they knew what they were doing when they made Solaire. Everyone loves him.
Alright, can I? I can.
If
And
you
I
don't
will.
love Solaire, you cannot talk to me.
You get that shit out of here. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Attune magic. We don't need oral decoy. What we need is... This might be the time I could get this. And then
And now you're about to speedrun it in Orlando?
I have a technique that may work. I should be human. So I can potentially summon something.
This is the one time that it's like, I want to summon you, Solaire, but you're not super helpful.
He draws aggro, and that's what I really
As
need.
long as he doesn't use his lightning stuff. It doesn't, like, heal explicitly. Does it heal?
No, it
Okay.
just doesn't do damage.
Hi, Squeak. Excuse me. Did you like your creme brulee bar?
I loved it. It's very good. Hey, Jinx, before you walk off. Oh, okay, so that guy blocked me. I have to take care of him. Hey.
Are you gonna jump?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over that rail.
I hear.
I guess that Silver Knight's gonna take exception with me. This is gonna ruin my run time. Come on, bud.
RNG. RNG.
Come on down. I really don't want to speed up because I have to pee.
Why don't you just go back to the bonfire room and go to the bathroom?
Well, one, because I've already pissed this guy off.
Oh.
He's gonna follow me in there.
If you run fast.
We're already there. Water bottle. Big Bad, you dead fuck. Jura, not Jura, Sieg. What the fuck, dude? Don't chew on my headphone cable.
Both cats, because it's almost food time.
Alright, there's the way I need to go. Oh, come on. I know I can make this jump. Watch this be the rest of the time.
Oh, thank you. To your other
There it
friends.
is.
Yay!
I have negated 80% of this place.
I hate you. But
Now I'm gonna open up the front door in case I die. Like no, I got that bonfire in there. I'm gonna open up the front door.
for later.
Yeah, for later.
Thank you to your other friends. Mocha's friends wished me a happy birthday. Now the door's open. Yay! Oh, he's
Oh yeah, that's one of the pretty boys.
not super pleased. Oh, you're just gonna run, aren't you?
No.
No?
No, they can hit you through the fog gate.
I forgot about that, yeah.
It's not fun.
I think I did just run, though, because you're just like, just don't stay near the door, Jinx. You're trying to summon Solaire, too, right?
Yes.
So
Luckily I know where he is.
Right, but, like, it's better to get rid of these beautiful gold dudes. Once this room is clear, you should go to the bathroom. You should not try to do a boss fight
On a full bladder?
Yeah.
I've done it before.
I know
I
you-
hated it.
Yep.
Especially this fight. This
Yep.
fight sucks.
Who are you attacking first? You normally do O, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that again?
I'm just gonna go opportunistic.
Okay.
Opportunistic.
Fair enough. So the reason I asked that is your drop from this fight depends on which one you kill first.
Oof. Oh boy, let me out.
Look at the pro tips being given out. Yeah, don't boss fight on an empty bladder. Or a full bladder. Boss fight on an empty bladder. Yeah, so your drop depends on which one you kill first.
It also decides the fight.
Yeah,
The second phase of the fight depends on who you kill.
yeah. This was one of my favorite points. So when Port and I were running this together, we would alternate summoning each other.
Okay, I'm gonna step into this hallway real quick, because there's a dude who can shoot you across the hall. I'm just gonna step down here. I'm gonna go pee. You wanna throw an ad break, or are you?
Oh
gonna
yeah,
talk?
I'll just do
You
it
can
real
do
quick.
both, because the subscribers don't see it.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait. We won't do an ad break. I'll just talk. So this area has one of my favorite summoning stories, because like I hate being summoned by anyone that wasn't Fort. But it's random, so I put my sign down and I would hope for the devil that he got me first before somebody else did. Because I'm not good at these games. Like I only beat Dark Souls because I had the training wheels of my partner running right behind me. That said, I got summoned to do this fight that's coming up to another group. And, like, at first, like, I died. And it's always embarrassing to die as a phantom because, like, it doesn't really affect you at all. But sometimes it can really, like, fuck up the other person. But I died, and they summoned me back in. Like, they must have died on their way over because they summoned me back in. And then we did the S&O fight, and we won the second time. But I was, like, super anxious because I couldn't tell who they were targeting. And I didn't want to accidentally switch the fight to something they weren't prepped for.
I do love when there's like that meme of like when someone summons you and you die during the fight. It's just like Alfred from the Dark Knight series, like, you trusted me, and I failed you.
Well, like, the thing about it is, look, the Dragon Slayer Great Bow up front.
It's really pretty.
Like, I didn't die to the fight, though. I died to the Silver Knights that chase you. Right? Like, that Silver Knight that you fought? I died to it.
There's Solaire signature, by the way.
Yeah. So, like, I was super embarrassed, and I put my sign back down, and they summoned me back in, which is like, well, I must have not made an ass of myself too much, because they could have just ignored my sign. Accidental plunge attack.
That was a deliberate plunge attack. It was their fault for falling there. Alright.
Solaire!
15 Estus.
That should be more than enough.
Should be plenty. I have magic weapon. I got magic shit. There's a part of me that's tempted to go open up the blacksmith door, but like, I'm fine. Because if I have the front door open, I can just do this.
Also, like, you're about to get the thing that lets you teleport.
Yes, but the blacksmith door is the one that opens from the other side.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go do that. Like, I'm like, everyone's cleared out here. I'm gonna be fine. As I don't have to fight anything else besides like 2 demons. And as you guys have seen, demons are jokes. Dies immediately to demons.
Yeah. I think it was pretty stained glass when you come back in.
Oh yeah, I love the windows here. This is where the architecture budget went in. Besides all making like the what's it called? The
City outside?
no, the catacombs. Making them look gross.
And making like the depths look gross?
This is catacombs budget. See, then there's this gargoyle right here.
Where is Solaire? You summoned him in.
You're right, I did.
Oh, we didn't get the notification that he fell or died or anything.
Yeah.
He may not be able to leave the...
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yep, door open. Cool, that's all I needed.
Bye, Giant Blacksmith, thank you.
Yeah, Giant Blacksmith's right here. He's beautiful and I love him. Look at him. He's got a little sword with a big hammer.
Who are you? Forge your weapons.
He sells this stuff.
Yeah.
He sells the good stuff. And so, while I'm here, I'm gonna buy some of this good stuff.
Sounds good to me.
Because I don't want to die with a bunch of money. I love him. I love him.
I was gonna say, I think most giants we get to talk to are wonderful.
Yep.
They're
Every
all-
giant is cool. Except for in 2, where they make him bad.
2 ruins everything.
2 sucks. Slayer, where are you?
If you go into the boss room, will he no, he won't.
He doesn't automatically, but he gets there. Watch him be like trapped right back there. That'd be really funny.
Where is he?
We'll find out, won't we? Peekaboo! Peek. Hey,
There he
peekaboo!
is.
What? How you took so much damage, Slayer? What are you
He
doing?
must have fallen.
Ah, maybe. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, cool.
Ready for this?
No. That's poor posture. Are these the revelation I was told would be coming?
He doesn't do the superhero landing.
No, because he's too cool for that.
Yeah. Dragon Slayer Ornstein and Executioner Small. Or Small.
Smooth.
Small. My bad.
Uh-oh. That is not a lot of damage. I figured that my magic would do something.
Yeah, isn't he wonderful, Twinny? Ornstein's awesome. And he's kind of almost your size.
You leave Solaire alone!
Oh gosh. Oh, there you go. So don't use your lightning miracles though.
Ow.
Yeah. Now you see why, like, that's the armor build I want to do.
It's the armor build everyone wants to do.
I'm following somebody who's making these 2 right now, and I'm like losing my mind. But yeah, like, I want to make Ornstein, whatever. Oh.
Yeah, I just ate that executioner alive.
I haven't seen this route.
You haven't?
No,
This is the harder one.
I know, because I wanted Ornstein stuff. So.
This is how you get it.
Oh wait, this is the one I did. No, I did.
If you got Ornstein stuff, this is how you did it.
I remember Smoke coming and smashing with the hammer though.
Then you got Ornstein stuff.
I wanted Ornstein stuff.
No, you got smoke stuff.
I don't remember.
Ultimately, not important. What's important now is that he's big.
Yeah. So, regardless of if I remember or not, right, on who I killed.
Solaire,
first.
please help.
Please help. You got all this help.
Please.
Are you supposed to help? Get all this help back, right?
Who?
Ornstein.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's why what we said of like.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
I was like, I'll be fine. I'm not fine. So yeah,
why we said it matters who dies first. And
Yeah, the term is oomph.
yeah.
So yeah, now it's 10.
You got close.
Yeah, I mean, I ate Smo alive. Hey, bud, what you doing in there? You want to try a little bit harder?
So are you gonna stop? Or are you gonna be S another night?
Are you tired?
Not at all.
Me neither. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and kindle this too.
So yeah, like I want to do a Velkhana armor from Monster Hunter World, and I want to do Ornstein's armor. And I'm gonna say Steen. I don't care if it's supposed to be Stein.
That's racist.
Don't come in here and tell me how to pronounce shit. I don't care.
It's such a good shield, but it's so fucking heavy. Maybe I should take this off. I don't need this for this. So I can put on better stuff.
Yeah, take everything off I can so I can put on better stuff. But yeah, like this.
Oh! Oh!
Woo! I feel like they did put the tables in here for people to check to see if they got the roll that they want, but make it satisfying.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh yeah, this is the ring that keeps you from getting cursed.
Oh yeah, the ring assassin.
So like you get a ring of sacrifice, which makes it so when you die, you don't lose anything. You just wake up with all your humanities and your souls. But this one, basically, if you die by curse, you don't get cursed.
Which is good for the Duke's Archives.
It's great for lots of places, but yeah. So let's see here. Oh, Knights of Baranike. I always call him Barankite.
Mm-hmm.
Baranike?
Vernick?
Yeah. No, that's a pity. So,
Still gotta call him Vernick.
yeah, I got royally fucked. He butt slammed me to death.
Yeah.
The booty too thick though.
So, as Fort said, harder route.
It is the harder route.
Angry Ornstein is much harder to fight than Angry Smo.
Because Smo only gets like lightning damage added to his regular moveset. And
Ornstein be fast.
Ornstein just gets big and he gets Smo's moveset. Come on, bud. Oh no, it's the other way. There's a speed that enemies can move faster or slower in.
The Silver Knights look like something specific?
It was mentioned on the Black Knight stuff.
Oh, I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody read it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Knights and Silver Knights happen to be related somehow.
Uh-oh. Nailed it.
What?
I almost missed.
No, I just watched you float for a little while.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to land on the railings. But they let you.
Not supposed to, but you do.
Pretty much.
I know I fought Angry Ornstein, but I feel like in my run I did Smo because I wasn't gonna actually pull Ornstein's stuff out. Right? And so you
Yeah.
said pick the easier route, let's go.
God, this spell sucks. Miss, bud. Miss. Just miss. Thank you. It's so nice to have 100% physical mitigation.
Yup. See, he's looking so judgmental because I haven't got up and fed him yet.
You don't need to be such an asshole, you big fella. Hi, Sieg.
There he goes. On your phone.
Yep.
You wanna grab it before he settles?
No.
Sure.
Because my hands are very full.
So he has this interesting habit, you can't see him but he's two forts, right? Of coming and falling asleep on top of Fort Spub.
Yeah, like directly to my side. It's like
Oh.
cute.
And Mocha. You met who we met Siegmeyer off of. He was the big roly-poly man in Sen's Fortress. That's who we named our cat after. Because he is a pleasant person, and he's roly-poly. And so Sieg is a pleasant cat, and he's roly-poly. Though at the time we got him, he wasn't roly-poly.
He was a tiny boy.
He was a tiny cat, and we were told he was full-grown.
He was an average-sized cat, if he was a full-grown cat.
Yeah, he was an average-sized, full-grown cat, and then he got bigger.
Yeah.
He was still bigger than Jura. Jura's small.
When we got Jura, he was a tiny boy.
Like, I don't know, like, Jura wasn't a runt, but he's most definitely not, like...
He was not the pick of the litter. That's for sure.
I love our stupid boy. Hi, Jura. Jura is the most chatty cat I've ever met. Maybe second to Meatball. Because every time I call call it Twinny, I hear Meatball yelling. I'm convinced Meatball has two modes, sleeping and yelling. And Jura has three, sleeping, running, and yelling.
Oh, you can't kick these guys. Lesson to the wise. Kick. Dragon Slayer arrow, 1.
They gave you 1.
They give me 1. They gave me a pity arrow.
This is for shooting your earlier. Yeah, if you hang out... Dude, if you hang out on the stream long enough, you'll actually get to meet who we named Jura after. That won't be until we get to Bloodborne, though.
And that's going to be after all the other Dark Souls.
Yeah, that's why I said you have to hang out long enough.
And if you remain patient.
I mean, it only took you a week to get to this far, you know?
That's fair.
And you're not...
And I've already accomplished quite a bit anyways.
Yeah. Also, side note for people keeping track at home, Fort and I had a discussion today. We are doing Dark Souls 2 on New Game Plus.
Yeah, I'm not doing that new game where you have to go find your own shit. It's so much easier to just like, I have a full set that's fully upgraded. Will the bosses be harder? No, they'll be about just as hard as new game regular. Come on, bud. Thank you.
So, we talked about it. We'll, like, show you the new game. Like, the brand new
Don't
game.
walk that way. Walk this way. Thank you.
I think that's how he took damage.
You're probably right.
I think he did that in mine, too. But yeah, we'll open up a new game so you all can see the cutscene and everything. But then we'll just do it from New Game Plus. We want to get through 2 as fast as possible.
Yeah, 2 is not great.
Also, now that we've seen the cutscene, they're just ready to go.
Ouch!
Straight into it.
This room is so big that you can lose your lock-on easily.
And, like, for instance, fast. In the lore, it's discussed that Smo might eat people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He does. That's why he doesn't get to be a knight.
Okay.
Because he eats people. You get Solar get tossed around like a rag doll.
I also find it funny, it's just like, Orange Stew is probably sitting there being like, please stop eating people so you can join the knights. Okay, you can't be eating people, so you can't ever join the knights.
You're extremely capable!
Just stop eating people.
Do I have to watch this every time? I do. No, I don't. What? Oh no. Really?
Oh, that sucks.
That does suck. I'm actually very upset about that. Cause I was like, I'm gonna go put on my fire, my charcoal resin, and it swapped my shield, and then I did that, and then I died. And the slowest arrow ever.
Do you want to go again, or do you want to stop then?
I'm gonna go again.
Okay.
because I still have a lot of humanities.
The only reason I was asking is because I had something to check.
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine.
So another drop to
Yep, that's 2.
Yep.
That ain't bad.
Wow.
Hi, Jer. Not Jer.
See, Jared's way up there.
I just don't talk to Sieg as often because Sieg doesn't break the rules as often.
No.
Come on.
Oops, I just updated mine. Okay. Oh, which means I accidentally updated mine. I updated your Imperial Sin, that's not correct.
Ooh, I got a Silver Knight Straight Sword.
Your current MVP is Gravity.
Yeah, I figured I died like 5 times to falling.
And the place you've died the most is Undeadburg.
That makes sense.
So, the way that we set up this chart, and by we I mean Fort, like Fort spent a lot of time setting up the spreadsheet that I'm using for my run through Dark Souls 1. And he set it so that gravity is cumulative, but everything else is on its own. So, like, if I died 12 times to Ornstein, but I, over the course of the entire game, fall like 13 times, then the death MVP goes to gravity. And to me, like, that was my goal, was to have the...
Uh-oh. I'm okay.
Like, my goal when I played through was to have the MVP be gravity, because gravity is me not paying attention or missing a jump. It's like, it's all on me. And, like, an MVP being a creature or whatever is just like, you know, losing to the mechanics, is my thought.
Ow!
That's not what happened in my run. Stumpy who died a long time ago. Report.
And the Titanite Demon.
Yeah, the Titanite Demon right outside Andre is the one that killed me the most. Not anywhere else, not the ones...
Oh! I've been impaled! Ah, again!
Oh. I was like, why aren't you freaking out?
Because it's hitting the railing first, so it counts.
So, yeah. So, Ford's MVP being gravity, like... Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who might be your MVP that's for real this time, though. I think it's gonna be gravity. Yes?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, Twinny? Samara made you a birthday cake in Final Fantasy XIV?
That's cute.
That's adorable. You should send me a picture. That's adorable. That's adorable. That makes me really happy. Samara and Raja are good people. Why are my hands going there? What?
Why are my hands covered in glitter?
Yeah.
Good question, Jim. You know, I'm gonna go around. Fuck it. Those guys are being mean and rude. I'm gonna go around. Remember, the Silver Knight Straight Sword is not a bad sword to have. I think it does lightning damage as well, which isn't bad. It's bad for here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a story now. And that is when I first played through this, the buddy who guided me through this was like, hey, so this guy can turn your weapons into lightning weapons, which is incredibly useful because not many things have lightning resistance here, or does it in the entire game. I'm like, okay, cool. So I turned the sword I'm holding into a lightning weapon. And at the time, I didn't know that lightning, like buffing, removes your dexterity scaling. And also, everything here is resistant to lightning because this is the place where lightning comes from. So, like, I was like, cool, you've fucked me. I had to fight the boss with a broken weapon, basically. Like a rookie mistake weapon.
And so... Oh, that is adorable.
Aw.
That's amazing. Also, that cake looks really good. Like, I'd eat the hell out of that if it was out in real life. That's a cool fantasy cake. Congratulations on your fantasy cake. 20, did you get like any sweets or something special for today? I forgot to ask. Like I went through my whole list. Do you want to tell me what you got? How's your birthday been? From when we talked 12 hours ago. If she's still on the stream, I'm actually not even sure.
She's still awake.
Yeah, well, she just messaged me on Messenger, but I'm not sure if she's still in stream. You know?
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, big fella. You got the stanky leg. You got the Ministry of Silver Box going on. Alright, so Lara, let's do this.
Third time's the charm.
Yes.
But yeah, like no judgment. I'm curious what your MVP is going to be.
I know you're not judging me. Given sweets in 14 in real life. Bring me cake tomorrow, ice cream cake Monday. That's awesome. That's a lot of sweets.
That's great. I'm also like a smidge envious of the ice cream cake. Because like as cool as my epic cake was, it's not an ice cream cake.
I'm pretty sure there's a place that does ice cream cakes.
Yeah, that's not cute. Which is
Which
for
one?
whatever reason. Cake. That's so cool. I'm glad I got cake. And I'm glad 20 got cake. I'm glad everyone gets cake. Cake for everyone. This is the year that everything's a cake anyway.
Isn't it?
Isn't that the meaning for it?
Yes. Everything's cakes.
Yeah. Cakes for everyone. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like top that from Kurt. Like where his.
You don't have to.
I want to do something super nice for you, but I don't have any. And you keep telling me I don't have to worry about it, but.
But you will. I'll be over here. Yes.
Once he has a window.
We'll be doing this real careful, like.
Okay. I was like, please be sturdy, pillar. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not fun. Slayer, help.
Help. Please help.
My hand's getting sweaty. Quit that. You just stop doing that, please. Yeah. Please don't impale my friend. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hopefully it just did that.
Okay, I'm glad they don't give you like the damage immediately now too.
Sometimes they are the kind of game that'll do that.
Like I know, like just not in this fight for some reason. That's what I'm
Uh-oh. Yeah, so there's down. Oh, fire did marginally more. That's really not helpful.
Maybe I have to do that.
my god, again? I did. Now let's see what he does next.
It's really slow, but somehow fast.
He missed. Oh! I forgot about that uppercut.
Alley-oop.
Took. Small poke. Come on, bud. Not you, Sneed, I'm sorry. I say the same things to both. Look at that pillar floating.
Oh. Really cool that offers infinite protection. 'Cause it's
The
both-
pillar.
Yeah, because it's both broken and not.
Oh my god! I can like survive it. It's
Yeah.
just a bother. But sometimes he follows it up with something mean. Uh-oh.
Should I see that?
Hey, dude. There we go. Epic. Epic. I would throw magic at him, but like, it's one of those things where like, my spells take so long to do. And also mine would hit the pillar as well. Oh my god! You saw me roll.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm down what? More than half. That's cool. Oof!
Oh, but you made it.
I survived. Let's see if I can make this. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna start backing up whenever he does that. Not bad. What you gonna do? Oh, I rolled it. This pillar is causing some problems for you, huh? Oh god. 3 butt slams in a row! Can we go for a 4? Oh! 5? It's not in a row, but it's still funny. Thank you. Doing something not good for you. Cool. Okay. Once more. Alright, that's 2. 3. 4. Oh. 5. Okay. Sometimes it's too much to ask for. Let's not get greedy, shall we? Cool. Awesome. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Make a mistake. Make a mistake. Like that. Oh, I did the shrug, but it didn't count it.
Yeah!
Ah!
Yeah!
Third time's charm?
Yeah!
Solaire died, though. A little sad. 50,000 souls! I remember I got 50,000 souls. I lost my fucking mind! I wish I could praise it.
You need it! Also,
It's the lady. It's a lady. And then there's a dude with a big sword with a crown. I hope that looks like Gwen from the opening cutscene.
Yeah.
Got a big sword. And then there's the other person who's removed from the annals of history. I'm gonna take Ornstein's elevator because it's my favorite elevator to take.
yeah. You get an Ornstein no Snow elevator.
There's a big elevator on the other side.
It's like super fast.
I can teleport now. Woo!
Sorry, so one of the jokes that was said during the fight, and I just didn't want to say anything, was he just needs to give his butt a rest every once in a while. I know, like, I was starting to get intense. Here.
I don't even know. I'm just like, I did it.
Also, I was looking up Ornstein, and apparently he is named after the composer Leo Ornstein.
Okay, cool. Sounds German.
Thou hast journeyed
American.
far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
I have. I am hither.
Does she have an egg? No, it's a.
No, that's a big old duvet pillow.
I was gonna get mad if there was another egg. That's all.
No, it's just a comfy pillow. Like you can tell by the little tassel
Yeah.
on it. The community messages outside the store say like amazing chest ahead
Yeah.
because you can craft your own messages.
O chosen undead.
It's the easiest joke to
I
make.
am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight.
Quite bound.
Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
Yay.
I love being bequeathed.
Thank you.
Is bequeath like a sex thing?
No,
Oh, I know what it means.
I know.
I can warp between bonfires.
Thank you, ma'am. Don't mind if
And
we do.
beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our
I don't wanna.
world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Sounds false. That sounds too good to be true. Next thing you tell me global warming isn't real.
O chosen undead, thou
She's really pretty.
hast journeyed
Oh, she's just gonna start it again.
No, you can join
Oh.
her covenant.
Oh, right.
since the day
Yes.
and indeed.
Right, I
it
forgot.
felt
She
the
is-
Oh
wind
yeah,
of
he did the thing. He sacrificed himself.
all shall be a
Fire
frigid
came back, but now
fight
fire's
above.
leaving, so we're afraid of the dark.
Now thou
Sure,
may
I
bound
doth hath sounds fake.
Pretty room. So all you doing here is just sit on this big ass like. Actually, I'm really curious. I've never done this. Where is that thing?
Yeah.
Whoa! You can see like everything.
Yeah. She's actually pretty detailed. That's nice.
That cleavage is cavernous.
Oh yeah. Like the outfit's actually pretty, but like man,
Look at that sweet belly button though.
nice rendered belly button.
Hot.
All right, we can teleport now.
Yeah. So you don't have to go through Enerlando or anything. It's so nice. It is so choice. I just sat down, which was dumb, because if I wanted to see the giant blacksmith, I have to go the long way. I'm gonna reinforce a weapon. I'm gonna reinforce my bow. While I have all this money.
You opened the door though, so can you go kind of quickly? Or you can't.
I can go from the other bonfire. It's pretty quick.
You can also just walk out and go to the left.
Nope.
No.
Nope. There are 2 giants and a arrow guy.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, so I can try to make it past them. I have so much money. So that's you.
Save some to buy arrows.
Yeah.
So Fort, where are you going next?
That's a great question. Now that I can teleport, I can go wherever the fuck I please. There's a lot of bonfires I lit and then never, like, bothered with.
Yep.
So, I think what I'm gonna do... That doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't look like all the ones I lit.
Do you have to sit at each one?
If I have to sit at each one, then I have wasted an extraordinary amount of time. Because that means that... Wait, why can't I teleport to the one in,
Maybe you can't out of here. Maybe
Oh,
once you get
that's
to
fair.
Firelink.
That's fair. Let's go back to Firelink. Or are there only certain ones you can teleport to?
I don't think that's right.
That sounds alright in this one, though. The other one lets you teleport to any of them.
You want me to? I'm gonna Google it.
Because, yeah, the one of Tomb of the Giants should be there, because I lit it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if it is just out of here. Because if I have to go all the way through that fucking thing again. Yeah. Oh no, indeed. I have to go back past Pinwheel, past all that stuff. I have to go through all the bone wheels again. Now I'm upset. Yeah, Blightstown isn't even on here. Daughter of Chaos is. So yeah,
I'm trying to see.
I think it's any bonfire that has, or had like a keeper.
Most bonfires can be warped from, but only a few can be warped to.
Yeah.
These locations also must be rested at.
Okay. Okay. Well then, it's fine. It just means that I'll be good and ready for the next time I play to go do other stuff. Like what? Like, oh. What am I even doing?
Oh, do we have to wait? Talk to the Crestfallen first.
Oh yeah, because I rang the bell and he's gonna talk about some shit with bad breath.
Thank you, Mojo.
Did you ring the second bell?
I did.
That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
Hey,
These are the ones that can be warped. Can only teleport you to these bonfires. So yeah, if you sit down, I think you'll be okay. But like, not too many, honestly. Tomb of the Giants.
okay. All right. Cool.
Sorry, I went and looked it up to see. It's not.
Ha!
Oh,
You guys like the sounds of horses?
Two snake. Oh, it's just so gross. It's just so gross.
Ah, hello. Was it you who
He
rang
has the
the
hilarious
Bell
voice,
of
though.
Awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Sika Frapt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the Bell of Awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate, and the very reason your kind have appeared. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn. so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
In Soviet Russia, big penis eat you.
It's just, he's so gross.
It's a veiny mess.
He's so gross.
He is. I don't like him.
No. You died. Nope, nope. You don't. And now he's upside down.
Yeah.
No.
He just, yep.
Yep, he just eats you and drops you off.
Look at my little whiskers. Funny, is it not?
For the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord vessel on the altar.
You're not my dad. Is this a key item? Yeah, so check this out. It's bestowed upon the chosen undead. He's destined to succeed Lord Gwyn. Those chosen undead has granted the art of walking between bonfires. To open the final door, place this vessel on fire like altar and fill it with powerful food. Cool.
Is he a llama?
No. He is a long boy.
I'm not sure what the most disturbing part about him is, but I think it's the teeth that was Mocha.
Go on, set the table. Forks on the left, loser.
So, now that we've met Kingseeker Frampt, remember we mentioned Darkseeker Koth,
Yeah, and the dark wraiths.
and we also call the Dick Wraiths. Also, how are you carrying that in your pocket?
I'm a big boy with a big pocket. I got a bottomless box. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
Did I invoke the end of the world? The bird's like, fuck!
Yeah, the Crystal Knight's just like, oh no.
Now there's big lights. This is at the end of the Tomb of the Giants. That is to that big structure I keep pointing at the top of the mountain. This is...
Easily.
This is an easily... And there should be one more? No.
I didn't show you that one.
No, that one doesn't matter. Because it doesn't have a guard like that. You can actually go fight that lord.
Whenever?
Yes. Yes. I could technically go get the Ring of Artorias.
Right, right.
Whenever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you become a Dick Wraith. Sorry, they're called Dark Wraiths, but, like...
They are assholes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna warp to...
Unless it's also a sideless box. That didn't work. Nope, Brain Oozle, that one wasn't. Swing and miss. And teleport. Because you said bottomless box.
It's just not a box at all, it's a pocket.
Yeah.
What is a pocket but a very soft box?
Anyway, we're back in Orlando.
I'm gonna sit here, because apparently I have to sit. Later games you don't have to sit. Back in my day, you had to sit. Actually, you know, we're gonna go back to this and this. And I'm basically gonna spend all this money to upgrade my equipment as high as I can. Better sniffers?
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
What's up? Yeah. Because I have to go back through the entire catacombs. I've unlocked all the bridges and such, so it's not gonna be...
We may do that off stream.
Yeah, I'll get... No, because, like,
Oh, no,
getting
no,
back
no.
to the bottom of the Tomb of the Giants is really funny.
Yeah.
Getting to that... Sitting at that bonfire is gonna be a big endeavor, but I should have a really high divine weapon by then.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I think the plus...
It kind of sucks because we literally just clipped that and how funny it was trying to get there last night.
Yeah, I made a highlight of me, like, haha, psych! And then I should have just sat down, but I didn't want to get...
You wanted to be able to get out of there.
I didn't want to die there.
Yeah.
The answer is I didn't want to die there. I had a bunch of souls. That's what's up.
I mean, you had a good reason for it.
I did. So now I get to go talk to the giant blacksmith because he sells stuff to make divine weapons real good.
Ooh.
Indeed. If I shoot this boy, do you think he'll fall off again?
Maybe. Question.
Yes,
Darkseeker
Koth.
Koth looks like Frampt, right?
correct.
They're just
They look identical.
okay,
I think his eyes are more red.
probably.
That tracks. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm gonna find more dudes to set on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Their objectives are distinctly.
They're
You
just
know.
the opposites. So, if you can imagine, so Frampt just told you what he wants.
He's King Seeker Frampt. He seeks kings to inherit the kiln of fire or whatever, like the throne, to kindle the flame and bring about more Age of Light.
Yeah.
You know, to stave off the dark. And there's another serpent called Darkseeker Koth, or
Yeah, Darkseeker Koth.
I don't think he's Seeker, but
Yeah.
is he?
I'll confirm. I'm pretty sure it is.
Ankle. Well, that's right. These guys don't take more damage from headshots. Can't wait to level this thing up to 10 as well.
Darkstalker.
Darkstalker Koth.
Darkstalker. My bad.
His name is Edgy.
Yeah, he looks the exact same.
Maybe it's the lighting of the area. Uh-oh. Bud, quit being so evasive. I am not gonna die here. Not to you. Not to fucking anybody. Jerry, you okay, bud? Another Titanite chunk. Cool. Why can't I help but feel like there was like a body around here? Eh, whatever. Click, 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 click. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Come on. Start some shit. Get some to hit. It's like to suck. Hey, bud. Who's my favorite buddy?
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
Yes, you are. I love you. So I need to purchase. I think this. And then. Wait, hang on. Sell key item? Oh, yeah, of course you do. He sells the giant set. Excellent poise. Heavy as hell. He sells lightning bolts. I should buy more arrows. Can I, like... Nope. Okay, I just have to hold it. What's the chat up to?
Oh, sorry, I got really distracted because I freaking low.
I used to be an
Undead like you, and then I took an arrow to the ankle.
Ah, man, that joke just hasn't. That joke just hasn't. Let's see. Yes, please. And then let's get this bad boy up there. Cool, cool, all right. I accidentally the joke. I accidentally the whole joke. How's my armor doing? My armor's fine. So, What else you got, bud? I already have one of those. And oh yeah, I got everything else. Cool. Jinx.
Chamomile followed me and said nice things to me about the dress, and I just can't. She was almost as excited as I was for you to get that, so.
Pardon me, bud. Just gonna squeeze past here. Excuse me.
Sorry, I was reading, so I've never seen Koth's dialogue because to get it is a pain in the butt, and you also.
I got the hawk ring from a treasure chest that you normally can only get if you fight him. And you can just dodge roll through stuff.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
But, so I was just, like, that's why I got distracted. I was reading,
Koth's dialogue.
yeah.
I have spoken to Koth once. I actually managed to succeed to become a Dark Wraith. How you do that is that you can't place the Lord Vessel with Frampt. Koth and Frampt are not friends. And so I placed if you don't place it with Frampt, you can't access the other Lord's souls that you saw in the opening cutscene, like Seath and the Witch of Izalith and all that. But you can go down into the Abyss and Jura, please don't.
Deal with those.
Yeah. And so yeah, you can break the game and you don't have to get the Lord Vessel to go down to the Abyss and deal with the Four Kings and all that.
Oh, you actually said it.
I did say it out loud because I'm just tired. And so, yeah, go to the bottom of the Abyss and... Do I need the ring now or later? I think... Oh. I am but a fool.
What?
I didn't need to move the elevator, I don't think. But yeah, what was I saying?
Four Kings.
Yeah, so you can defeat the Four Kings and basically you're in the Abyss and like Koth is down there like, hey, I hear that you are all about that darkness, seeing as how you're here. Have you heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? And you're like, I haven't. And he's like, cool. So.
It's kind of like that, honestly. It just talks about, like, the other side, too.
Yeah. In the very beginning, there was light and there was dark. And you're like, okay, cool. And they're like, so have you considered the implications of dark and whether or not dark wants to be there? And you're like, I didn't. And he goes, that's what I fucking thought. Work with me, and let's make the dark cool. And that's what Dark Wraiths do. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm quite the fan of that particular tale. And what happens if my contraption does not move?
This sucks because, like...
I gotta go down there. How do I get down there? If I remember right...
I want this frog bag, but I still haven't got my Eda bag from last year. It's super cute, though. Damn it.
I'm trying to remember how to get down to that door. And I have to get this thing to go the other way. If I remember right...
It's a backpack.
Backpack.
I don't need this bag, but I want this bag.
Yeah, because this is the regular path. And if I turn this bad boy... This goes down. And that goes there. Okay. And this should go to that other door. Should. It does. Cool. I figured it out. I have solved your corkscrew puzzle.
Sorry, I'm finding this funny because I'm reading about the specifications of this bag,
Mm-hmm.
and she's using a switch as a unit of measurement. She's like, it will fit a switch. It will not fit a switch light. Because you can't take the controllers off.
Ah.
Look, this is a thing.
Look at these Silver Knights. And the 10 Commandments, but there's like 30 of them. I think they're trying too hard. Ring of the Sun's firstborn? I think that makes your miracles stronger. Yeah, and this is like a pretty cool place to be. But if you have that cool ring I found... It's an illusion! There's a fog gate. You'd be like, yo, what's up?
Halt! This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the Dark Sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of myself, Gwyndolin, and kneel before me. O disciple of the Dark Sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shall protect thee, safeguarding thy person with the power of the dark moon.
No.
Very well. We shall not need speech. Exit here and follow thine own design.
He's actually pretty polite about it.
If you go in there, that's a boss fight.
Yeah.
He's like, no, don't come in here. I'm like half naked. And half of it is snakes.
That was Dark Sun Gwendolyn.
Yes.
I
Dark Moon? No, Dark Sun, yeah.
It's Dark Sun. Because it's Dark Sun Covenant.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Dark Moon Covenant, but he's Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Still very, like, conflicted about that character.
Yeah, it's weird. Not cool. Where do I want to go now? Because I don't want to go to Izalith. I really don't. I hate that place. I just leveled up a divine weapon. Let's just get a fire link. Let's go beat up some ghosts.
Snaked with an ED. Yeah, like there's a reason I'm not going into it. I'm really conflicted about this character.
So I'm just a big fan of, like, as soon as you said snakes, like with a question mark, my brain was just kind of like, what if I just need to, like, be solid snake in this playthrough? You know, let down thine ire and become, you know, a dark moon. Dark moon, huh? I'm in a box. I'm an egg.
Like, I want to like Dark Sun Gwendolyn.
But I don't.
But, yes, they're half snakes. I'm actually going to switch pronouns.
Can you do me a huge favor and look up where the very large divine ember is? Or the large divine ember is?
Large divine ember, sure.
Because a plus 10 divine weapon would be very fun.
A dead blacksmith who is among several giant skeletons in the Hidden Giant.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I know exactly where that is. I passed by it for the sake of living.
No, Snaked. Like naked, but with snakes. Snaked.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a portmanteau. You must know Jinx does not enjoy those.
No, I'm still thinking about Gwendolyn. Like, I just, like, as part of me is like, let's go into the lore real quick, but, like, I don't.
It's not super important. But it is because of 3.
Yeah, it's actually important. Like, I'm trying to decide, are we going to bring it up, or are you going to do stuff with Anne Orlando later, and I can bring it up then?
I have no intentions of going back.
Okay, so I can talk about Anne Orlando then?
Yeah, you can talk about it.
So, we've completed Anne Orlando.
With the exception of the painting.
With the exception of the painting, and you've, heard Dark Sun Gwendolyn.
You've met.
We've met. That's as much as you're going to meet them without breaking in and having to fight them. So, there's something you can do in Anne Orlando that changes it dramatically. And that is you can kill Guinevere. Because she's not actually there.
She's an illusion. Much like everything else.
You shoot her with an arrow and she takes 1 damage and then vanishes. And then you find out that
Anne Orlando gets plunged in the dark, right?
Yeah, the sun goes out in Anne Orlando and the dark moon rises, right? And then you find out that the Dark Moon Covenant is protecting that illusion so that people keep coming and trying to
and inherit the fire.
Inherit the fire, right? So you find out that the gods are gone, except for Gwendolyn. They're still there, and they're trying to keep the flame going. And if you break the illusion, that firekeeper, the really cool firekeeper, will attack you, because she is a guardian of Gwendolyn. And
she's a Dark Moon.
She's a Dark Moon Nidus, is her specific name. So, yeah, so it's kind of... Yeah, it makes the place very hard.
Yeah.
Because you lose one bonfire.
The enemies change.
And the enemies get harder, and then you also have to fight, like, Dark Moon NPCs as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a very interesting turn.
It's enlightening, hilariously enough.
Yeah. And the reason that it's important to bring that up is that it's actually referenced in 3.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things that they brought back from 1 in 3 that I was actually happy that they did. And then, yeah, Gwendolyn is kind of a interesting character because...
So, if we can just say it this way, Gwendolyn is the way they are because because the gods of Anorlando believe in the Zodiac.
They were born under the Dark Moon.
And normally, boys are not born under the Dark Moon. And so they're like, well, if you're born under Dark Moon, you ain't a boy. We're going to raise you as a girl because that's the way that it is. Because that's what the Zodiac says. And so, like, we don't know how Gwendolyn identifies. All we do know is that Gwendolyn has been raised as a girl.
But the pronouns they use in the game are he. So that's why I switch back and forth between he and they.
Yeah. It's just a problematic kind of thing where it's like, they don't seem really troubled by the fact that they were forced to be one thing or the other.
But it's also interesting that they run, and their entire magic is based off of illusion.
Yeah.
Hi, I've written a small, report on...
The Dark Moon is based on, illusion. That's kind of what the symbol is.
Yeah, so...
It's the Zodiac sign for illusion.
Yeah, pretty much. Gwendolyn has a really cool headpiece. It's actually, one of my favorite designs. And so I highly suggest you look it up. I'm troubled by it because as a trans person, it's like...
Cool, thanks.
This is not good representation, is it? And there are folks in the community who have reclaimed Gwendolyn, and I appreciate them. I have some folks in the intersex community really identify with them because it's you weren't given a choice, and you're thrust into this role you're not super happy with. But what else are you gonna do? So it's there's ways that we can use it as allegory for what happens to trans people and intersex people in the community right now. And that's all fine and good if you don't cross the fog gate. But if you cross the fog gate and see that they decided to make this character that was forced into a role and assigned these things with no say, and the bottom half is snakes. They're literally a monster. And it's thanks.
Cool.
Thanks. So, I was cool with Gwendolyn. I was interested in the lore. I was like, okay, this is just a good representation to me of, the intersex plight. Oh no, you made them a literal monster. Fuck off. If they had just looked like Ornstein, or even Guinevere, right? If they'd just been a person, and we had to fight them because we broke, their trust, that's fine. But no, their bottom half is a bunch of snakes. They're like a reverse Medusa. And it just pisses me off. And it's not just because I don't like snakes. It's because it's, once again, it's the monster is trans person.
That is forced to be trans.
Yeah. And so it's the monstrous intersex person, really. That's what I'm gonna have to say. We don't really know if they, had both parts or not. That's not something we're gonna get into, and it's none of our business anyway.
And we'll never know because snakes.
Yeah, but it's just one of those, fucking really?
Did you have to go there?
Yeah.
Is that something that was necessary for the plot? You know, like it lacks the nuance of like an actual, you know, sex thing. It's kind of like the near debacle.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And we'll cover that when we play Gestalt, but there's actually a similar thing in Nier.
That like is not extremely apparent.
Yeah, I don't even
remember how you learn about it in game, and I don't think you do in the American version.
I don't think you do. I'm interested to see if it will be in the remaster, or if they'll take it out.
Huh.
I'm curious to see how they'll handle it in the remaster because it's Brother Nier. I feel like it doesn't come up in Father Nier because you don't have that like weird relationship with Kaine. It's more of like the mentorship thing in Father Nier. I'm glad they changed that dialogue. It would have been really weird.
It would have.
But yeah, so like that's my thing about Gwendolyn. But we bring them up because they are important in 3. And so yeah, just kind of hold on to that.
Just keep that in mind.
I just feel really bad for them, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
It's like on top of the fact that like they got like slated with a terrible lot in life just like from the beginning because of when they were born had nothing to do with any choices. Like then they were left in Arolando. Like they didn't get taken with everybody else. And you hope that was their choice, but it's kind of implied it wasn't. It was kind of implied like, no, you just stay here. You cover this part. Like Guinevere's gonna fuck off somewhere. And we never figure out where she went.
I think one of the rings says where she went.
Well, she goes to, like, in 3, they kind of explain, like, she became that, like...
She got married to some other god of, like, fire.
Yeah.
Like, literal essence of fire, not, like, by title.
Yeah. But, like, you don't... For, like, 2 games, you don't, find out where she fucked
I think
up.
his name's, like, Flan.
It's something... It's better in 3, because she ends up being the goddess of bountiful harvest or something like that, which is why he kept making the... But, like... You don't find that out for a very long time, so it's kind of like, cool. You just kind of fucked off, left your sibling.
Can we make that?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out.
You can. You also have Featherfall, right?
Not on me, because I took it off and I forgot to attune something back.
Fair enough. But there's my rant. Like I said, up until...
Holy trousers!
Woo!
You've been gone too long in the midnight sea!
And a mace.
And a stray bone.
Oh.
There's that Black Knight with the axe.
Yeah. We clipped that last night. And it's still really funny.
Oh, there's a bone over there too. Anyway, I have magic.
Yeah.
Why don't I just fuck these guys up with magic? Ow.
Magic.
1 hit. Cool. Did any of the other attention? No. I can... Come at me. Or are you just gonna like... Perfect. Just walk around like a fool. Oh! Sucks to suck, homeboy. I don't have a lot of souls, so I'm okay with like eating shit. I wasn't human for this fight. I thought I could have summoned somebody.
Pinwheel?
Yeah. No, not for Pinwheel. I guess I have to do it for the next one. There's an invader that you can... Can I really not, like, take a ladder now? Okay. Rude.
I'm getting off my high horse now.
What's up, Bones? How's it going, Bones? Do you have like a blade hand like Nito does? Nope. Nope, coincidence. Alright.
I scared off the chat because I went on my rant.
There's still 3 people here. Alright, cool, we're back here, and so I can put this on because I don't need a dingle-dangle catalyst. Alright, so I'm going to try to get that ember, if I can. I remember where it is. It's just a bitch to get there. Hey, we're going back this way again. Remember this?
Yep.
Jinx is filled with anxiety.
Yep. Oh, it didn't scare us up. I was just listening and learning. I guess, like, when we talk about representation in video games, and, like, we made the joke already, there's the slowest jot line, biggest arrow in the world.
Yep. It's a big arrow.
It's like, we made the joke earlier in Dark Souls because it's like, cool, you get to be
Ow!
a friend.
Oh, he fell.
Bye.
I'll take that.
Like we talked about like the boob armor thing, right? And like you can't tell if your protagonist is a
Oh, that one also fell.
bye. Like you can't tell if your protagonist is a girl or a boy unless you hear him get hit, really.
Yeah.
Like, and there's not gender specific, at least in one, there's not gender specific outfits. And like, so like that's a positive. Like I'd argue that's a positive. So it kind of sucks because we get like positive and negative like in one like little mesh. Went the wrong way again?
Nope, this is the way I'm supposed to go.
This was always also like 2008, right?
This game's 2011.
2011. Yeah, so like I'm not surprised it doesn't have great like. I will say like, after one they don't do that again. Like I don't remember. Like even with the reference of Gwendolyn in 3, it's not their gender doesn't come into it, which is nice. Not really. But yeah, it's like that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like one of the things we're talking about with representation is just like no offense, but most cis people wouldn't find a problem with Gwendolyn. They're like, oh yeah, okay, and I'm sitting there like. It's the like subconscious trope that like gets, yeah.
Okay.
Just watching you switch fucking weapons all around, just like.
I'm sitting there like, I could have swore I had. No, I took the catalyst off for the lantern.
You also didn't sit down at the bonfire up top. Do what too?
There was a bonfire up there?
Like, isn't that where the bonfire was? Like the blue.
I was gonna kind of take my odds with this because everything else is dead.
Okay.
There are 3 very angry bones. The problem is that like they're so below, I can't shoot them. And I want to shoot them so bad. And like a plunging attack is suicide. Is that 4? Is there 4 now? Yeah, there's 4 down there. But that glowy spot right there. That's also a skeleton over there.
So many skeletons.
Yeah, there's a staggering number of bones in here. Come on. Goomba Stomp? I wish that would work.
The footless stomp.
Oh, that works. I'll take that. Come on, I had a few of them.
Find the Hammer Bro suit. Yeah, representation in media, especially in games, is often terrible, which is sucks when they make their diversity characters plot devices or literal monsters, and I wonder why people get mad. it's also like feeds into like when people complain about games and they misattribute characters. I'm bringing up this like The Last of Us 2 had a I don't know anything about the game, but like one of the characters is like, identified as female, but she's built, honestly. Like she apparently built like a brick shit house.
Yeah, she's
Like she's there to fuck you up. And so everyone just decided that she was trans and that she actually was a man. Because that she wasn't this like slender waifish.
They kept saying that her physique was unnatural, which is the weirdest fucking sentiment.
So like yeah, so she was unnatural, which means she had to be trans.
She had to be a man.
So and like so I think about it like was it just like like that's what we get. Like either we have to guess, we have to hope that we were actually represented, or we get like what they did with Naruto in Persona 4 and just kind of get fucked over in the end. Or we get literal monsters, or we just get people being dick waffles about it and deciding characters are trans just so they can get their agenda across, and it's never represented.
Right.
So, yeah. Wow.
That didn't work. I almost stepped over the edge too with a bow out.
So yeah, I know I get on my high horse, but like also if you came to the stream and didn't think that we were going to talk about social justice issues, you're blind.
Surely you must be blind.
Surely. But yeah, I mean just no, expected it. That's good. I'm trying to think. Like, so I took a class on video game narrative when I was in school. And like how to like break it down, but also like write it, understanding it, like understand like game theory, not in like the like economic point of view, but like the actual like video game theories and like how to like write games and stuff like that. And for that, my final project was talking about representation specifically of trans people in video games. And I'm still kind of out to lunch on if we have any good representation besides, because I'm going to say it because I do appreciate what they did, besides Krem from Dragon Age. Because they...
There was that person in Horizon.
Yeah, the non-binary prison warden. I can't believe I forgot about them. Like, I think at one point in time somebody, you make a comment of like, is the warden a girl or a boy? And they're like, it's the warden.
That's a bold question.
That's a bold question for somebody within stabbing distance.
I think that's what she says.
No, it's the other guy. He's like, it's just the warden. Like, they're just the warden. And like, that's fine, right? Like, we don't need everyone's story. So like, that's why like Krem is, I think, good representation, but it's still, once again, like, every trans person's story has to be told to you, like, oh, by the way, I am trans, here's my story. And like, the warden is just like, oh, by the way, the warden's probably non-binary, but no one's gonna talk about it. They're more concerned about the fact that this is like a person who can fuck you up if you try to break out. I also like will argue like the Adventure Zone did it pretty well, but at the time that I wrote the article, I didn't have that experience. Cat, yep, Jura has popped in. Jura, he's falling towards him.
I hate this place.
Yep.
At least we have something to talk about. Please don't chew on the phone, bud. Oh, he's purring up some Feardo.
I wonder if you guys could hear him purring in the microphone, but don't eat that. Don't eat plastic. But yeah, like I didn't have the Adventure Zone when I did this report. It's not technically a video game, but it is media. Like, their establishment that somebody who's trans was, oh, by the way, this person's trans, and that's the last that they brought it up. At the introduction of the characters, it was like, by the way, and then it's done. It's like, this person's trans, and this character's always been cool with it. Done.
End of discussion.
And I was like, cool. They didn't focus things on, like, that character's transness. And the reason I am not saying that person's name, is because I don't want to spoil who the character is. They're very late in the balance arc. One of my favorite characters, of course, but like they did such a good job that I don't even want to hint on who this character is until they come in. But that's really it. There's I argue Naruto is good until they remove their transness.
There's 3 bad boys in here.
Yeah.
I'm making no progress on them.
No, you're either gonna have to go down there and punt them or just
kind of deal with not being there.
Yeah. Look at this baby.
Can I? I can't.
Grenade? Black fireball?
I wish I had grenades in this. There are black firebomb rope ones that you can drop behind you and they fall straight down in 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up one more trans character that I don't think is good, but I can see how they've been reclaimed. Poison from Street Fighter.
Oh.
Because the whole thing about why... I don't think that she's actually trans, but that was the argument so that you weren't beating up a girl in the original Street Fighter. Is that it was just a very effeminate man. And then, in the later games, it was no, Poison's actually just a girl. But, the stupid diehard fans were no, you said he was a... And, yeah, it's an effing mess, but, I do appreciate the sheer number of, Poison cosplayers who also, carry the sign that says Poison says trans rights.
Okay, I'm gonna die here. I die.
To big spooky scary?
Yeah, the biggest spooky scary. I don't want to be down there. And I still didn't set that bonfire.
Nope.
Jura, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Tomb of the Giants.
Yeah, that's Tomb of the Giants.
Alright, it is 11:20, so if you wanted to call it, you can.
I'm just gonna go set that bonfire is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna take that.
But yeah, Poison is a mess. I do appreciate the fact that, I will give it to the developers that they're no, we were right in the first place. She's always been a girl. Or a
I'm
trans
gonna go
person.
to fall control.
Yeah.
That sounds smart.
Or, she's a trans person, but she's a woman regardless. They kind of just... Yeah, they have it sit there and... But, I also just appreciate, the trans community being well, you gave us Poison, and now we have this really badass fighter. Sucks to be suck, you know?
Yeah, if you're gonna be that upset about it,
She's
look at
ours, congratulations.
Look at the 80s lore. Toon Magic, we're gonna take off this one.
Because, our other option is fucking Birdo. People sit there and be Birdo from Mario is trans. And it's just
Sure, legally.
No, not at all. Birdo is just a dude who likes pink and wears bows.
Oh, that's fair.
It's not trans. It's literally a... Yeah. If you read the Mario lore, because, you know...
The deep Mario lore. I shouldn't have survived that.
I don't even know how to say that name, but apparently there's somebody in 14 that has been claimed as a trans icon.
Mombirda? Mombrida?
I'm gonna big shrug because I don't know much about 14, and then you do.
Alright, let's see if I miss this jump and lose 18,000 souls.
She wields a great axe and Rex chop. But here's this is gonna be me pointing at that as why do we keep hitting they're still forcing a trope if that's a SMB2 isn't even a real Mario game?
Super Smash Brothers. No, Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh.
It's not a Mario game.
Yeah. I just
And we know that because it was originally another spin-off game that they no, this is a Mario game now.
Yeah. So I guess like it's the whole thing is like we don't get to choose who our trans icons are. They're assigned to us, and we just hope they're good. Or we spend the time unpacking and telling people why they're not good, and then people are like, "But at least you got representation." It's like bad representation is not almost as bad as no representation. Sometimes it's even worse. Hi, buddy. We have a seat. Assigned icon at release. That was Andromeda. That was Mass Effect Andromeda. That was a mess. That was such a bad move. It's like, how did you mess this up? You just did okay with Krem.
Because Andromeda was done by somebody else.
Same group. BioWare. Was that BioWare still? Yeah. Mass Effect franchise. Was it?
I don't know if Andromeda is like pure BioWare, or if it's after EA got. It's after EA got them.
But still, like, I love how people decided that Andromeda was bad because they had a trans person in it, and not because the game was bad.
Yeah.
They did the same thing to fucking Baldur's Gate too. Baldur's Gate released a buggy
Oh yeah.
like a buggy expansion that also happened to have a trans character in it, and everyone decided that the game that was buggy because they put the trans character in it. And, like, I'm fine with, like, accept trans women that are, like, bigger. Like, that's fine. That's not a big deal. But it's just, like, there's the reinforcement of the dude in the dress, which is terrible. Like, just remember that is where, like, that's where trans women get shoved, and then, like, trans men get shoved into the tomboy role. It's not as harmful, I think, as the dude in the dress. But, like those are just remember those two roles, and like it's typecasting. It's also just like, why are all non-binary people like robots or scientists?
Oh shit.
Oh. Damn. Spooky, scary, or gravity?
That's spooky, scary. Kicking me off the edge. Yeah. Famously antisocial. Logan uses it to block out noise and people stare so he can focus on his own thoughts. It's not a magic hat though.
Yeah.
I didn't have to start that fight, but I did. Crap.
You alright?
No, there's something in my eye.
I don't know.
It's like an eyelash or something. It's very irritated at the moment. Eh. Oh, sweet fuck, really? I don't want to touch my eyes.
Oh, I think she's fine. Now that I see the picture.
Yeah, looks like Sephiroth met Jekt.
No, I think honestly, I think that's probably if she is trans, that's actually like one of like better done. But like yeah, I mean like there's always like it's the idea of a safe trans person is like the ones that can fit into certain tropes. So like non-binaries are always like the super androgynous scientists for some reason. We get like math and scientists like Hanji Zo is one. I'm blanking. There was the there's one in Overwatch that's like apparently a gender neutral robot.
Oh, Moira, right? No. There's another?
There's another gender neutral robot? It's apparently a gender neutral robot, I think. There's in Borderlands 3, Flak is confirmed non-binary, and the only reason that I'm okay with it, they're not a scientist though. They're an android, which is like,
and a pet keeper.
They're a pet keeper. They're a zookeeper. But the reason that I don't think they fit into the typecast thing about like androids, is because androids have gender in Borderlands, and you meet identified male and identified female, so it's like, no, that means that's their identification. So it's not the same, I think, as always being like, well, non-binary people have to be androids or something. It's like, well, no, this is a whole group of people or things. Androids. gendered robots are kind of dumb, but like if we're getting things sentience, like they get to pick their genders.
So, the whole concept of a gender is like about like social coding. Gender is not something you're like necessarily born with, because gender as a construct has shifted throughout centuries. What constitutes a man now versus what constituted a man 500 years ago is drastically different. What's the term? Concepts like characteristics.
I'm glad I forgot that. It's like, hey, Fort studied this.
I literally went to school for this.
Passing the mic.
So, like, for a robot to sit there and say, well, I identify more with these specific characteristics attributed to this biological sex, of which there are more than two. Like, we live in a binary society, and so, like, men are generally perceived as this, and women are generally perceived as this, and if you don't perceive yourself as identifying with either, guess what? Non-binary.
Automatically.
That's how that works. That's the game. And so anybody who's just kind of like, that doesn't make any sense, because robots, like, if you have an advanced enough AI to have a sense of self, then you have a robot that's capable of, like, gauging its characteristics against the concept of its surrounding society.
It's only a thing because male cishet humans want to bone robots. I'll argue it's not.
I'll argue that's reductive.
Yeah, I think maybe that's where the start, but like when you read iRobot, it has nothing to do with boning robots, and most of the robots in iRobot are, like, I've been actually reading the series, and like they're all basically men. Like the robots are all perceived as men.
I'd argue it's reductive because it says that mankind creates nothing but for the sake of fucking it. And it's like, we didn't create vaccines to get laid. Yeah. We didn't land on the moon to get laid.
I think you're taking the Chobits thought process behind it. Like, the only reason that they made, like, sentient robots, and that one is for a subservient, like, role, and a lot of them became, like, companion robots. But even in that series, they talk about why that's a reduction and how to circumvent it. So, like, while I understand where you're coming from, and it definitely maybe started that way.
Oh, come on, bud.
No.
Thank you. Sipping the drink. Awesome.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. No, I'm gonna make it because we're basically there. It's right there. See, it's lit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I just need to sit.
Sit. All right.
Ha! Turns out I can make that trip a lot faster when I attune the right spells. Yeah, to say that we created androids for the sake of having sex with androids is not fair.
Just considering, like, what we've done with automation.
Hi.
Hi.
It's
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Yeah, it's that whole kind of idea. It's like, why else do we do things? There's lots of reasons to do things.
We didn't have to create them for people to want to do it. I don't follow.
So basically, people will want to do it regardless of why we did it. And it's like, that's fair, because, yeah, human sexuality is fascinating and varied.
Right, but your implication, at least as we understood it in chat, granted, like, we're missing context, so, like, if we assumed meaning from something that wasn't actually there, please correct us. But from what we understood, what you said is that gendered robots only exist because cishet males want to fuck them. And both Fort and I disagree with that.
Yeah, we know that ain't true.
Like,
sex motivates lots of things, but it doesn't.
I think my whole thing, when I think Fort got it earlier, is that the idea of a gendered robot came because of the sense of self and identification. And because we live in a binary society, it's you get one or the other. And so now we're branching out from that. And my argument from earlier about why that's not, like, why non-binary robots aren't always good is depending on the lore of the world that they're in. So, like, but like it's just a kind of a typecast thing because non-binary folks are typically scientists or robots, and that's what we get.
I'm gonna take this plunge
I believe in you.
because right now all the skeletons are underneath me. I think. Oh, not anymore. They're not.
Cheeky, you got to use a ferret. Alright, I'm gonna go check something. Oh. Holy shit.
I'm here for this. I get to keep this. If I die, that's fine.
Oh. This is the death that we
Hang
are
on.
waiting for.
What if I make it up the ladder?
I will be so proud of you.
Look at me. Almost making it up that ladder.
Woo!
Look at me. Making it up that ladder.
Woo!
I did it. Wow. How the fuck did I do that?
I'm so proud of you. Go
Cool.
sit down.
I'm gonna go homeward bone.
Yeah. Night, Twinny. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. I'm actually very proud of what
I know,
I've
that was
done.
good.
I did that, and then I...
Remember to clip it, because that was fun.
I'm gonna go warp to the... Hang on. Can I?
I don't know.
Is I gotta give it to Vamos.
Yeah.
And I can't give it to Vamos.
Why not?
Because it would require me to go up. And so I have to go back down through the catacombs again in order to land in his room. In order to give him it. And hope I have enough materials for it. Do I have enough materials for that? Let me see. Hang on. Let's look at... I have... I have one Titanite chunk for that.
Is it?
So I would be able to get my mace up to +6. That's it. So, not worth it yet.
Yay! Thanks
Yeah.
for the woo. Anyway.
On par with the fairy weapons of the gods. Cool. And then for select divine blacksmiths. The undead one.
There is one.
Wait, no, that's not true.
There are two?
No, Andre. Fucking Andre.
Oh, yeah.
Vamos does the fire stuff.
Firelink then.
Undead Parish.
Oh, got it? Perfect.
Hold the front door.
It's not in alphabetical order. I was about to say it's in alphabetical order. It's like, no, it's not, because Anne Orlando would be first. Firelink is first. Look, it's the dark sign.
Yeah, and it's
That's
Estes. Yeah, see, right here.
Woo! Woo!
Hey,
Yeah,
Vamos!
man.
Vamos!
That's not Vamos. Andre.
Andre! Don't mind me. Andre, look at this thing I found. Look at it. 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 It's cool. Ow.
Oh, my. What, I've only heard legends of such specimens.
I almost gotta be able to buy a big skeleton for him. By a big one, I mean like 5 of them.
Blacksmiths.
Like,
Perhaps
skeleton,
you
like
could
a
Lend
find
it. You get to keep it. I have no use for it.
Do not give this back to me. I don't know what to do.
He
with
doesn't
it.
disappoint. I love him tremendously. Modify my equipment. 2. Look, here's the bullshit thing. Ready? It's like there's leveling up to +5, and then there's like raw, and then there's holy, and there's big holy.
Big holy.
Then there's the big Jesus. This is like some, vocational Bible school, and this is like the Pope stuff.
You're fine, Brain Weasel. Like, I'm not having no judgment because this is not the best forum to have this discussion. And then, yeah, you have a couple, what is it? Impairments, for lack of a better word, because you have a baby, you're only in text, we're able to talk, and you're 10 seconds behind.
I mean, like, by the way that we project, we're actually on the same
Yeah, well,
time frame. The big thing is that, yeah, like, it's a complicated subject and there are no definite correct answers. There is only the best understanding and wrong answers.
Yeah.
And so everything is like based on perspective, and everything is based off of historical context.
Yeah.
And so it's an incredibly touchy thing to talk about, especially when it's like, why do people make robots anyway? Because we aim to make robots more human. when we all know the human body is flawed, because I can jump, do 15% of a backflip, and fuck up my day. But we want to shape robots like humans because we built the world to the human shape, so we want robots to do our work. They have to accommodate that. And some people are like, I find that appealing. There's something about a robot, and by making it into a human shape, it validates the sexual feeling I have. But I think that it doesn't go the other way, in the sense that, like, you know, people's sexualities and, like, their sexual, like, erotic targets, as it's called, are like that kind of thing. Like, we don't get to pick them, and it's not really, like, in nature for there to be, like, a simulacrum. So, like, it's
complicated.
It's some hubbubaloo, and I'd love to talk about it in more earnest.
Yeah.
But I'm just this metronome like clanging is just so hypnotic.
I guess it all boils down to is just because we don't agree with you doesn't mean that you're wrong in this case, because your thought process behind it is not harmful, and it's your understanding.
Yeah.
Now, like, if you came in here and were saying some transphobic shit, then I mean
you'd have reason to throw down.
Yeah. But you're not saying anything that's harmful. It's just your understanding and view of the subject, and
that's
fine.
It is.
Like,
that be what it do though.
Like, I have no degree in it. Fort has a degree in it, but he also understands that, like, there's still
having a master's degree only makes me more qualified to talk about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me more correct.
Yeah.
It just means I'm less wrong.
Yeah, I'm basing off of experience, and Ford is basing off of education, and with that, we don't have much, but it's something.
It's more than nothing.
But it doesn't mean that your opinion is invalidated.
It can be.
In this case, your opinion is not invalidated because there's nothing wrong with your opinion. It is not harmful. Other than to call out cishet males and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Side note, and on a more lighthearted thing, like, I love all those, like, men only want one thing memes, and it's like chips.
Oh.
Or like
this is why men like video games. It fulfills the male power fantasy, and then it just shows, like, pet the dog.
Yeah. Or like I bet he's thinking about another woman, and it's like, I'm thinking about sheep, or something like that. It's just like, I really like those. Like, I don't like the jealous girlfriend trope, but I do like the whole, like...
I like turning the trope on its head.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
So, just figured that was a good segue.
It's a good segue.
The thing that I'm driving at, a lot of what we're talking about assumes a robot's consciousness, which is attempting to target human consciousness, and I don't know why that would necessarily be the case.
I think it would, like, accidentally transcend our own level of consciousness, because, like, I don't think we're capable of programming something better than that.
I'm actually, now that you mentioned that, like, it's very interesting, because I'm thinking back to iRobot, which is Isaac Asimov.
Having a good day.
And, like, the strange gender that was, like, attributed, like I said, it was male. But, like, they weren't necessarily human in shape. Like, one was a mining robot, so it was just a bunch of, like, arms.
Yeah.
Like, when we hook up two AIs to talk to each other, they end up inventing a completely human, unrelatable language.
As they would.
Yeah, it's... I guess that then this is getting into the, like, idea of what is AI consciousness, and I don't think I can get to that, like, sort of... Bye.
Oh, you almost made it.
I'm not sure if I can weigh in on that philosophical discussion, because I'm still, like, having the argument on, like, how much sentience my cats have. Okay.
I wonder if I can make this drop.
You have Featherfall?
I do. I have Fall Control.
It's Fall Control, but I'm gonna call it Featherfall because whatever. Hey, perfect. Hello,
hi, bud.
Friend.
Hey.
Other friend.
Oh shit! That Titanite demon.
There are
is
philosophical and technical questions here. Yeah, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know AI enough to give you any of the technical, so it makes the philosophical hard too. Just from, like, the way my engineering brain works. There's a sci-fi book you read when you were younger. Okay. I need to make sure I read that.
I wonder if I can take this fella. I can.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to finish your thoughts so that I can read it in one succession.
Wow. Yeah, I could take this fool. And as my int goes up, it will only get better.
Yay!
Oh, that's a lot of snakes up there.
There's a sci-fi book I read when I was younger where robots do end up identifying with genders, etc., largely because the limits of their storage capacity and processor threads required them to simplify the way they abstracted the world like humans do. I mean, that makes sense. I feel like that's what Isaac Asimov's going towards in iRobot. I'm only about halfway through the first book, and I didn't realize there were more.
It's part of the series.
Yeah. They were capable of understanding everything as an individual without category, but it quickly slowed them to a crawl. Like, that's a fascinating concept, though, because the sheer amount of info they had to process. Well, yeah, like, human beings have the whole bucketing thing.
Yeah, we do
like,
tend to...
there's nothing inherently wrong with the way that we categorize people. It's only just, like, how you deal with those categories.
How you behave in accordance.
Yeah.
So apparently that first Titanite demon was wicked weak. Snakes, you coming down here? Would you like to start a fight?
Like, I mean, Brain Weasel, you know this about me. Like, I'm 100% like behind degendering a lot of things that we have gendered for various reasons. And I say various reasons. I can never figure out a good one other than like language structure. But I'm still not understood why like lamps are female.
Oh, gendered language.
Yep.
Fascinating stuff.
The first AI to successfully gain consciousness had to evolve selfishness and a sense of humor so it could discard any sensory inputs that weren't immediately important.
Huh.
Oh man, what did I miss? Well,
We got deep because it's late.
Yeah. I got on a high horse about trans representation, and now we've devolved into why are robots there? Okay. I guess it's not even devolved because it came from like, can robots be trans? Okay.
An interesting question.
Yeah. It's a very high level of what did you miss. I like to have these conversations because I don't think like they're inherently like combative.
No, that's what a debate is about.
Yeah. Like I think in the truest sense, this is a debate in like the Greek sense. It is really quite high level. Yeah, like I was. Happy birthday! Oh, thanks. I really wish I could have spent it with you guys up in your area, but for safety's sake, I'm glad that we're still down here. And we will get to hang out soon.
Yeah.
Cause I'd love to come and hang out with you guys again.
That'd be fun.
It's some of the highlights of my year every time I get to see you guys. So. Also, I read this book when I was like 13. Well, I mean, you have a better memory than I do.
These snakes fucking suck.
So that was nice for my developing understanding of gender. I mean, like that's great. Like.
Sounds about right.
Hilariously, like I read Chobits. I bring up Chobits because it's like, I love that series as much as like there's problems with it. Like I love it a lot. Oh no, you're good.
Yep.
But like I read it when I was developing like my understanding of consent, and like I learned a lot from that, and also like my understanding of what my sexuality was. I actually got a lot of help from Chobits.
That hawk ring I picked up.
Yep.
Increases my bow range.
Woo!
Which not only makes my arrows technically fly further, but it also means the damage drop off is reduced significantly.
Woo!
So I can do a lot more damage safely.
So I know, so a while back we made a comment that Jura brought a mouse down. He has a rainbow colored little mouse. And he just kind of dropped it on the floor and went somewhere. Sieg is now sleeping against it, like as a pillow.
It's one of Sieg's favorite toys.
Yeah.
And he likes toys.
And Jura is in the cat bed that we bought for Sieg years ago that Sieg really doesn't use all that much. And Jura's flopped in it. So. Cat update, which I think is very important. Also, I want to make a comment. This entire time I've been embroidering "Be They Do Crimes" with the non-binary flag. So,
Headshot.
Woo!
And then we gotta shoot this last snake.
Middle third of the book is. Oh, wait, sorry. The middle third of the book is the robot hanging out with Creole drag queen, observing their expressions of gender and sexuality, and going, "Huh? So that's what's human. Okay,
Fascinating.
it's not too bad." So, like, one of the things I suggest in, like, stuff like that, if you can find it, and if you have, like, the time, and I know, like, you have a new human being, so you probably may not have the time, is to go back and read that sort of stuff with the new lens that you have, and see if it's still, to you, positive or negative representation. I bring it up because in Sandman, which is my favorite graphic novel, yes, a tiny human being. Baby's terrifying.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
That guy curved the bullet.
Hello, friend.
I knew he was there, but like, it comes at the end of the staff, which means you can put it around the corner.
Yeah. And like, that's not to say that it is or is not. I bring up Sandman because Neil Gaiman has been asked about the trans character that he wrote in the 80s. And like, I still think that the character is positive. Yes, there's problems with it, but I think it's a positive, like, representation. And like, I don't mind it. I think he came from a good place, and it was his understanding and like what could be represented at the time. But I look at it through that lens. He's been asked about it, and he has said that if he would go and do an edit to, like, if he would be asked to release Sandman or anything, he would rewrite that character because he's no longer comfortable with how he portrayed trans people through that character. And like, he doesn't believe that it's good anymore. And I thought that was really pretty interesting, especially for like a cis male author like himself, to be like, no, I fucked up back then. Like, maybe it was okay, but it's not okay now. Because especially if you think of the time period, that's the best we were gonna get. But so it's like one of those things that, like, depending on like how you looked at things before and how you look at things now, it could be positive when you thought it was negative, and negative when you thought it was positive. Or it could be just the same as what you thought when you first read it. No wrong answers, because it's how you interpret something. So you don't want to zoom. Oh, no, I don't want to zoom with your baby. Because babies are terrifying. No offense. I'm glad you have one.
Nothing wrong with your baby specifically.
All
just
babies.
something wrong with babies.
Yeah. Is it a baby? I don't like it.
Ow.
Human baby.
Ow.
I like other... Oh.
I am barely alive.
Oh!
I should technically be dead.
Yes! What the hell?
I'll take it. I had 1 hit point left. That's what you know what's up.
That was a... The Dark Souls gods were nice to you right there.
Ouch.
I'm baby. No, you're not. No, you're not, cheeky.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm strong enough to take on these fellas. Now that I think about it, maybe I should go somewhere else to get my beans.
Yeah. Brain Weasel's comment is like, at this point it only matters as to help my understanding along, and that's fair. Like, I definitely don't want to like delegitimize your experience. But and then Skybullet added, babies are terrifying.
Babies are awful.
Like,
the fact that people make them intentionally is, I'm pretty sure, entirely due to how you say, hormones.
yeah, I like. No
Did you see
offense.
that part where I got the fake wall down first try? I feel good.
You're not delegitimizing. I hate when somebody like is like, hold my baby. I'm like, no, no, good, no, no, no. I'm with you, man. No, no, no.
Look, it's the door.
Yeah, leave him alone.
I'm not gonna fight him.
Is he gets aggro?
He starts shit.
Oh, okay.
He's the one who starts shit.
Sorry,
Oh,
bud.
this is gonna suck.
We don't want anything to do with you. You didn't do anything wrong. Excuse us, sir. You're gonna fight him anyway.
I'm gonna have to take him out.
Yeah, he just fight it. Like, yeah, no, like, to the couple of folks who are on this stream who are parents, I'm proud of you. You made that decision, and you're doing what you can with that decision. It's because we want to break from holding the screaming, pooping thing for like 30 seconds and our arms are tired.
Right in the dick. I magic that boy right in the dick.
That's fair, Mocha. But like I got voluntarily sterilized because I don't even want the threat of accidentally making one of those.
I don't want the threat of a baby.
Well, like, and to be completely fair, like for someone like me, like that is a form of control, right? Like it's always been loaded as a form of control.
You lose what access you have to decisions in life when you have a baby. We know this. It's been verified many times.
And like, in some cases, it's just because you have to change your priorities. But like for someone like me, it would be.
That's not a life you're wanting to live,
Yeah.
and you don't have to.
I leaned back, and that was a mistake. My parents had kids again when I was around 16 to 17, and that completely killed the baby fever for me.
My dad had a kid while I was in college.
Yeah. I'm always worried that it's going to be like spontaneously combust in my hands. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like they're super fragile. Like
Everything
I
I
know they're
love
bouncy.
turns to dust in my hands.
Like I also understand that they're bouncy, but like no. That is A-okay with me. Kids are not for everyone, and I wish people would get that figured out. Thanks, Mocha. Like,
yeah.
thanks for having that thought.
That there's a true fact.
I just like I never had baby fever. And I don't know if it's because I was like a babysitter for so long, and then I also did like church children. Like I watched the church children during church.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what that's called. Child daycare? What is it like?
Chaperone.
You know what I mean? Like when the parents go and they want to sit in church, but they need their kids to be somewhere else so that they don't have to like tell their kids to stop like eating the pew. I don't know. You know what I mean, right? Like child care.
Please don't eat the pew. It is full of old people farts.
I don't know.
Look, I don't know.
I just like I never wanted kids, and like it was such a thing. Oh geez, yeah, we're dealing with that. Baby likes to pitch her head away from us so hard, like she's trying to break her own neck. And we wanted this one.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, and like, is it? Yeah, I just like I have mad respect for people who have babies, regardless of the situation behind it, because like they had to go through with that decision. I never want one. And
Holy shit, that's a lot of lightning damage. Yeah, you're saying.
yeah, I just never wanted one, and like, I'm glad that like, it took Fort telling my mom point blank that he wasn't interested in kids for them to stop. I'm glad you did it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
What in anyone's fucking name makes them think I want anything to do with a live human child?
As opposed to like a dead one?
Any of them! Hey, Logan.
Hi, Logan.
There you are. I was expecting
How
you.
can
You're talking to him
As
first?
promised, I will share my sorcery.
Yeah, that guy looks really pissed that you're talking to him about sorceries.
He's talking to you?
He's never
I
talked
need
to me.
18 I can use this.
Woo.
I don't have enough souls for it though.
No, welcome.
That soul spear's the other good one. I
Yay.
need 36 int for that.
Uh,
Shields.
what was I thinking about?
I need.
It was something to do with babies, and I forgot.
Can't live with them. Can't throw them out if they're not yours.
Yeah.
Heading out, are you?
No, I just like it's like when I talked about it being a form of control. Like my family didn't legitimize my choice until I got a male-bodied partner.
Yeah.
Like, just like my parents didn't legitimize my sexuality until my male-bodied partner was just like, I've needed you to validate everything. I'm still pretty sure you're the reason I was able to get signed off on the sterilization surgery.
Because I was present.
Yeah, because you were present.
What you doing? Taking everything out of the bottomless box so I can sell it?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna maybe want to take...
I'm gonna mute the game.
Yeah, we're gonna mute the game for this next part because there's a reason I call Fram to garbage disposal. It's not a good sound, guys.
I'll give you one of them.
And then we're gonna mute it.
Yeah. Because I need souls. For soul reasons.
That unfortunately tends to be the case. Yeah, and I mean, like, I'm saying I'm very fortunate because I had the... Oh, he's asleep. Such a weirdo.
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
You're still yawning.
I'm here.
So
Shit.
Moko's like, yeah, it's unfortunate it tends to be the case, and then
I am
Skyville
pleased
added,
to see you
like,
well.
it's so bad, like, people
Is it
can't make their own
something
decisions.
Feed item. I can feed him chunks and stuff and he makes smaller stuff. I can feed him a slab if I want to just, die immediately. Because you can break it up into chunks.
Teeth! Yep, it's back to the teeth snake.
Alright, so, ready for the noise?
Ready for the noise, and then we're gonna mute it.
Yeah, and that's that. So I'm gonna mute this while I
you're
sell
wild.
stuff.
It's like, what even is it?
That Drake sword's worth so much. I think that boy likes dragons.
Oh, we can still hear it.
Oh, I can mute it.
Okay. I was like, did we mute it for everybody?
Nope, just on the computer. So we'll just, a Black Knight Greatsword. I do have 2 of them.
Do you need to for any reason?
No.
Okay. Growl. Like, it's like a, yeah, sorry, Seek, he did not like that noise.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. It's almost midnight.
It is.
I kind of wanted to stay up so that, like, I can, like, confirm that I had a great day. Deep throat them swords. I mean, the thing is basically just a giant throat.
Yeah, the Dragon Slayers were Hawkeye Go, which is rad. Dragon Slayer arrows can only be used with the Dragon Slayer Great Bow.
And vice versa. I got a feeling. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
To die.
Deep. I love how it's like deep throat, that's them swords, and then there's like song lyrics, and then Skywall just goes like real deep.
Sorcerer hat. Black Sorcerer hat. Secret sorcerers. Did you find the needle?
No, I felt something. I lost my needle earlier today, and we haven't found it yet. No, like I know it's kind of silly and a little bit superstitious, but like I've had like days this year. Oh yeah, I have danger in the couch now. I just don't like. I'm fine if it gets stuck in me. I'm worried about getting stuck in a cat. But like this year, I've had a lot of days that have started out really, really good, and then like near the end of it, it's just gone terrible. And so like my entire day just gets fucked over. So that's why I'm just like, I want to stay up, and I want my birthday to like circle out and be great. Magnet? I think these are stainless. Like I don't think
they're attracted to the magnets.
I guess I could go get the rare earth magnet. That'll catch everything. Well, welcome to tomorrow. Yeah, are we at midnight? Yeah, we're at 12:01. Okay, so now everything can go back, like reset. Yeah, I made it through. I had a really great birthday. Best one in 7 years. Woo! Whew. Whew. We went to bed at like 2 last night. I did it, and it was all thanks to folks like you. And I mean it, like, not like, and viewers like you, but like, really. Happy birthday again. It's not my birthday anymore. Ball drop, everyone respect each other's consent. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out which ones are worth burning and which ones are worth selling.
Fair enough.
So don't mind me. We're having a good time talking.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, really, I really do want to shout out to all my friends who have, over the last week, and I guess continuing into next week, as I've been told, you know, like, donated, got stuff off my wish list, done stuff for 20, like, called, wrote notes, whatever. Like, I'm just super thankful. I normally don't advertise my birthday at all. This year felt really weird to do so. But I really do appreciate everybody, one, making me not feel super selfish for doing so, which I know is kind of silly. But also just, like, making it good. And this year has not been great, so... yeah, like, genuinely thank you to everybody. Where is my Kigu? It is 80 degrees. It is upstairs. But fuck it. I'm gonna go put it on.
Yeah, you and I'm melting over here.
I'm gonna put on the Kigu. What the fuck? Why not?
Because melting. Mm-hmm. I'm okay. I can sell sunlight medals?
This is so warm.
That's no fun. Cute. You want to show them?
I'm a manatee.
You are a manatee. You're precious.
It's got a head. It's got a tail. It's got pocket romaine. Jura looks really offended.
I sold 2 boss souls and now I have a lot of money.
Woo!
It's like the Moonlight Butterfly one's like, you get 1,200 for burning it and 8,000 for selling it. And I'm like, yes, please.
I really love this thing, and you guys will know that once it drops below 50, I'm never taking it off. Like, I work from home now. I'm gonna just wear it. No one sees me anymore.
Oh.
And he tells me
Yeah.
that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely. He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
I already did. He wears the Dark Sorcerer stuff. He's a secret sorcerer.
Ah.
He's one of the sneaky spy ones.
Oh, hello. That will certainly do you more good.
Do you have stuff I don't have? He has the rings. But... Cute.
I really should take this off because I'm already getting warm, but like it's also really comfy. It's got a tail. The tail has a little thing that I can put
the arts of, and he has the nerve to go
like
risking life
it on
and
like a
limb.
little button, and so my tail doesn't drag across the
All
floor.
right, that'll do it. That should help. May we meet?
Magic type. Magic. Thanks, game. Well, it's like there's lightning, fire, magic. It's just straight magic.
I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm really curious to see how it'll work.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... Voila! I'm actually a person. Jura, don't look so offended. I have to take the Kyugu off eventually. I need to look up how to watch this thing.
So is it? It's faster for me to make the run.
Where are you running?
I'm going to the Drake.
Oh.
I put on flash split, so I should have really good fire resistance.
Alright, I need to double check. This is...
Oh, there's Domino Oshino over there. You can see him.
Yeah, that's the,
That's the eccentric guy who sells boss armor. So if I wanted, like, Ornstein armor to wear, really good lightning resistance, mediocre defense, mostly for cosplay, then yeah, I can go talk to him, and it's really expensive.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta take this one.
Because you're dying?
Yeah.
You're dead to me, rat. I still have not upgraded my armor at all. I feel like I should, but I just haven't. It just feels weird.
Jacob just shared something and I liked it and goes, "You're still up?" And I was like, "We're still streaming.
We're having a good time."
Like, I'm fine. This has been great. Y'all, I found the manatee stickers on Instagram and no one is safe. I got one with a little heart. Everyone's getting one with a little heart right now.
Adorable.
Motherfucker! Jacob got me something, or made me something. And that Funk has been sending me things all year. Like, sorry, we have a really cool friend who makes really good props, and he does really good 3D art, with like 3D render, and then he 3D prints stuff, and then finishes it really well. And like, I'm super lucky to have him as a friend. But like, we both have that thing where our, like, one of our love languages is giving, and so he keeps sending me things. And I can't send back at the rate that it, like, makes me feel comfortable, so I'm sitting here being like, I don't want to abuse your art, but, like, it is some of the best prop making that, like, in my room. It's like, actually, 2 of the other fucks who do that are on the stream right now. I'm calling out you, Cheeky and Skybullet. I'm watching you. Let me pay you for your work. And then he asked me the question of, do you want to see it now or when it comes in the mail? I kind of want to see it now. I want to see it.
I hope you like it.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. I know most things, dear.
Now is good. Okay. Dork. Mojo, also, actually, Mojo, I didn't know that you were still there. Mojo, you also need to let me pay you for your work. You're a good photographer. I was just yelling at prop makers, but you're here too, so photographer.
You're so funny.
Venomously supporting my friends.
Say venomously?
Yeah.
I love you. Take it.
Gonna go, yeah, check on your little bean, and if you stream, enjoy. And we'll probably, I need to look about making sure I can host you. Look, so I'll set that hosting up.
Alright, I was supposed to host this stream on mine.
Thanks for coming. I'm not actually tired. My body's just like, it is late. We go to bed at 10. Load video. I need to know. Internet. I'm only gonna accept hugs as payment. No. Let me pay you for your work. I'll give you hugs.
Okay, I died.
Oh, to what? Oh, Drake.
Drake.
What is this? Okay, I need to go write down that death real quick. Big old drake. Oh, you're trying to get past that drake. Okay,
Yes.
I'm following now.
I want to get that hotline bling.
Drake. That's your first death to it. Oh.
Yep. One of many.
There we go. Okay, what is this? What is this? This is a really pretty red thing. What is this thing? What is this? What is it? Is it just really pretty color? Oh, look, this one. Is there other one?
Oh, that didn't. Yeah, well.
What is it? I'll be right back. I need to listen. It's like really pretty fabric, but I don't understand.
God damn it. That flame lingers. By the way, that pyromancy I cast makes it so I sweat a lot.
I'm running like a shit ton of red silk.
I know.
I'm not even sure what to make that out. Oh my god, that's... Oh man. Ugh. All I could say was holy shit. Oh.
I'm not any further than I would like to be.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, baby,
Yeah. So that's 2. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time.
Can you get him to go away?
I can try to shoot him a lot.
Oh man. So this is a new one. I've never had anybody buy fabric for me to try out, but
Yeah. He
that's amazing.
he wanted
Oh man.
he wanted you to be able to experiment on fabric without feeling bad for using it.
Red silk. I'm not even sure what to do with it. I guess I have those new patterns. I can maybe make a vest out of it, or like the sugar witch thing. Maybe I can make the sugar witch.
He asked me what colors you wanted.
I never know.
I know.
So
So I guessed.
you picked red. It's beautiful.
I said reds or purples.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's almost as if I know you.
So yeah, if you know, like, I know you folks know I do costuming, but I've been really sticking to cottons because that's what I'm comfortable with. And other stuff is expensive. Oh man. And like just like Hikaru has been a fight, like, right? I've had to order fabric 3 times and made the shirt and the blouse and the skirt 3 times, and that's not even counting when I was mocking them up. So it's just like, so I'm like,
Well, I'm good for the night. I've done a lot tonight. It's been a long stream. So
wow, you got 3 yards. That is a lot.
that's a lot of fabric.
Yeah.
For cheap. You know, I think the next thing I'm going to try to do is New Londo.
Yeah.
Because as long as I can get the new Ember, then I can upgrade Uchi more. I'll have a good time. But, yep, I'm good.
Thanks everybody.
I've done a lot. So thanks for sticking around for 2 hours past the usual stream time.
And for only an hour and a half of Wind Waker.
I basically was like, I'll give you 3 hours of Dark Souls. You've earned it.
Yeah. But thanks Mocha for coming, for joining us on this birthday stream.
Yeah.
And thanks everybody else for popping in.
Yep. I appreciate all of you.
I appreciate too. Thanks for making my birthday stream great. Thanks for making thanks for being great people. Listening to me get on my high horse for a while.
You should be able to see me during the week. I know there's one day I'm going to be doing Zoom rehearsals for the movie I'm going to be in. But otherwise, I'll be streaming this because I enjoy playing this.
Probably will not see us tomorrow, though.
No, we got chores and stuff to do.
Yeah, we got stuff to do. And
Yeah,
then we got
errands.
a wedding anniversary, rehearsal dinner anniversary.
Yes, Zoom.
Zoom tomorrow. So yeah, you'll see us if we're good Monday. If not, sometime next week. And then, depending on how Fort feels, we will be starting Ace Combat on Saturday, or I'll be playing the Crystal Chronicles My Life is King. So, yeah. Thanks so much, guys. Folks.
Yes. I do like the long, like, bearded dragon wave, but, like, half of it cut off. Yeah. So I did it again. Take care, sleep well,
Thank
have
you.
a good time. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.